Oh, we're back. Oh, wait a minute. Are we going to get the notification sent out? Hold on, wait a minute. Yep, there it is. Okay, no, I got an email. And there it is. Yeah, we're live. We turn that down. Turn it out. And booyah. Yes, I told you all there was a possibility that I'll be back tonight. And I am back tonight. It is Friday. And it is what it is. Hey, what's up, John? How you doing? Zach Talk Tech is in the building. Shenanigans are about to go down. Because in a little while, I will actually be joined by a one Zach Talk Tech. Ethnic, how's the pizza? The pizza was it was cold and Haagen-Dazs. Luckily, I have a microwave, and the microwave did its thing, and it was all right. But whatever. Albert, what's up, Albert? Yo, Albert, did you watch the iPhone movie today by Flossie? Did you watch the Flossie Carter iPhone movie? I'm curious. I love watching Flossie, man. That dude, actually, I won't say he's the only, but he's one of the few people on the planet that can make an hour-long review and have every second of it be interesting and not boring. Legit. The Albert is a stream gangster. He understands the procedures. Albert watched the movie. Oh, is that Paul? Why is StreamYard lagging all the time? Stop lagging. He did. He watched it. And look, we got Paulie G. What's up, Paulie G? How you doing, man? How you doing? I am just back in the building. Friday Night Viper was a little weird. Had to cut it short because of my pizza situation. But we're past that. We're back online. And I'm back to doing what I do on Friday night. Everybody probably gone to bed and they're like, they're missing it. But cool. It's all right. We on the mic. Let's go to work. All right. So we got a comment from Simple Tech that I need to pop up. Let's see. So Simple Tech said he tried to save a few bucks by going with the Logitech H600 wireless headset for my YouTube tutorials. Okay. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that headset, so I don't know how good it is or not good it is, but it's Logitech, so it should be good, but who knows? And Zach said he has 1 gigabit of 5G. Wow, okay. All right, Zach, you look like you were in the building. Oh, Simple Tech said he has no audio and is charging. Oh, that's not good. When you are wearing a headset, the key is to have audio. And if you don't have audio, kind of makes it kind of hard to do what you got to do with the headset. So what I'm going to do right now is send out this link to my man, Zach Talk Tech. So whenever he's done, he can just slide on in here and we can have a little conversation. Now, the reason why I asked Zach to join me on this live stream is because he said that in my last live stream earlier this evening, his comments were taken out of context, or he felt like they were. So we're going to talk about what he was trying to say to me when I was going on my tirade, because you know how that goes. Randy, what's up, Randy Vasquez? How you doing, baby? How you doing? Sold by Tech, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Paul Grove close is building a sound room. Wow, okay, nice. Jason C, what's going on, man? How you doing? Well, we got 18 people in here. Okay, I see y'all. I appreciate that. Simple Tech is very entry level. Yes, you would think Logitech have been underwhelming in recent year for me. Charging in the other room, yeah, brand new out of the box, and no audio. That's rough. That is rough, man. I don't know what to say about that. Maybe you might have to return it and get another one. I don't know. And we got Delaja. What's up, Delaja? How you doing? Delaja's in the building, doing his thing. That's what's up. So while we wait for my man Zach Talk Tech, you guys got any questions or comments or anything? Any questions about what I said earlier in my Friday Night Viper live stream? Let me know, man. Let me know. We got B Mac out there. What's up, B Mac? How you doing, bro? How you doing? Randy said, Miss Vyp Live. Glad I can catch this. No, hey, glad to have you back, Randy. Glad to have you back. Oh, Randy, you got to go back and watch the replay of Friday Night Vyp, bro. Whoo! Basically, I went on an almost 2-hour tirade about my Pixel 4 delivery being missed yesterday and what I did on Twitter and people taking my tweets out of context and all that. It was an epic tirade, bro. It was and then there was the whole my pizza not being delivered on time too. Yeah. You want to watch the replay of Friday Night Vyp. It was an epic tirade. It was great. Oh, B-Mac, there was fire and then some, man. There was some fire and then some. Jason, no, I didn't eat the cold pizza. I warmed it up and put it in the microwave, bro. I put it in the microwave, son. What are you doing? What are you talking about here? Yes, so by tech, I actually sent a video to Jay Williams earlier on Twitter showing that I could indeed unlock it with my eyes closed. So yes, this Pixel 4 right here, it can indeed be unlocked with your eyes closed. So that is not a drill. It is not hype. It is a reality. It is a glaring security flaw in what is supposed to be Android's most secure face unlock. It is not. So there's that. Tech for your needs. If Viper was on fire, I was in the stream. Yo, I was in rare form earlier tonight. It was craziness. It was bananas. So yeah, you guys got to go back and watch that if you want to. I think I'm gonna be a little bit more chill on this stream. Let's see. Genosis is back. What's up, dude? How you doing? Jason said, let's be honest, you burned the house down on Friday Night Viper. You know, maybe a little bit, a little bit. I was a little mad. I'm not as mad right now as I was 2 hours ago, or what was it, or 3 hours ago, but I was kind of mad, man. I was kind of pissed. Albert said he always heard that Chicago style pizza was the best. It's all right. I'm more of a thin crust guy myself, so that's what I get. B-Mac said, kind of surprising that Google enabled the feature without at least adding the option to require attention. Yeah, they left the ball on the table with that one. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. Paul Grove says iPhone was better than everything else, no doubt. Janosa says round 2 tonight. Yes, Janosa says round 2. And speaking of round 2, let's bring in the guest of the evening, Mr. Zach Talk Tech. Hello there.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you fine.
Okay. This place is awesome. Like I've never had internet like this before.
Great. Yes, B-Mac, the radar sensor is legit, especially when it detects when your hand is close to the phone and it automatically looks for your face. That is legit.
Okay, so you had Domino's tonight, right?
I did, yes.
I want to show you this. This is amazing.
That looks good. Now, what brand is that?
I don't know. It's some hole in the wall.
He doesn't know what he's eating. He doesn't know what he's eating, y'all.
I got it through a delivery app. It's some hole in the wall place like Domino's. You know what, man? That was $15, and I got a couple drinks as well.
You don't even know what brand it is, though. Oh Lord.
Yeah. No, that's pizza. I'm sorry, man, but Domino's. You're in Chicago and you ordered Domino's?
I'm in the suburbs and I needed to deliver to my door, and Domino's is the closest place to deliver.
Man.
Okay. Hey man, me and Sarah DC, we're on the same page. When you want a pizza delivered to your door, you got to roll with Domino's sometimes.
You know, when I come to Chicago to visit you, you better not take me to no shitty fucking Domino's. Sorry, man.
No. Why would I do that? I would never do that, dude.
Demonetized. Sorry.
Pretty much. But not really. I had Kirkland on another stream and I got monetized. I don't know how YouTube does this stuff. It's weird.
We're going to need some super chats.
Randy wants to know where you're at, Zach. Randy wants to know, where are you?
I am in Yorkville, which is not a suburb, but I guess it's like almost pretty much downtown Toronto. Yorkville is the equivalent, is like Toronto's or like Canada's Hollywood. Like, I'm rich and I feel out of place here.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know how else to describe it. That's not a flex. That's just, I'm walking around and I'm like, that woman, you know, like you see these movies and the woman's got like 3 poodles and they're all, you know, and she's walking them with the hat and the back. Like that's how it is everywhere, right? Yeah. Yo,
LeBaron, Chicago Dough. I think they have a restaurant at Olympia Fields that I think that's what it is, Chicago Dough Pizza or whatever. I went there. They have good pizza there. If we talk about the same thing. Let's see. You know, You know, Domino's is not the best, but when you need to eat a pizza and you want to have it delivered to your door, that's what's up. You got to do what you got to do. Shannon, you didn't miss anything. It's about to get interesting though in a minute here when I add Zach to the next question. But other than that,
Okay.
you didn't miss anything. So, are you ready for the good stuff, Zach? Are you ready?
Yeah, no, I just
All right.
the
So,
whole it's I was trying to illustrate context.
no, hold on.
And it happened perfectly. So go ahead.
Before you start,
Okay.
so I told you guys, for those of you all that were here earlier for Friday Night Viper, I went on like a 2-hour rant about the tweet that I posted yesterday, and Zach was in the chat, and we were going back and forth about stuff, but he felt like I took comments out of context, so I invited him here now to talk to me one-on-one about what he was trying to tell me, and then we can go from there. So, Zach, what is happening here? What are we doing here?
So first of all, I only saw like a handful of your tweets yesterday.
Right.
And I did see the reply about blah 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 Christmas card or something like that, right? And like I knew what was up. It was Modern Dad or whatever, I think, or Modern. I can't remember. Anyway, it's all. I know everything's fine, but I knew that the whole thing was about like FedEx. It wasn't the fact that you're getting something. It was like, you know, if you're going to deliver, right?
Mm-hmm.
And nobody signed everything like that. So I understood, right? But it's the optics of it. Now, the biggest problem with texting, Twitter, hell, even emails, unless you know the person, someone could write out, I need you to pick up a jug of milk. I need you to pick up a jug of milk. I need you to pick up a jug of milk. I need you to pick up a jug of milk. Context, right? So, yeah, it's hard to, people really need to back it off a little bit and understand context. Now, earlier in your chat there, you were reading comments because you know how there's a delay.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much going on. And you were ranting. That was a good rant, by the way, or tonight. That was really good. So, and I was just like, I was trying to basically show the same thing that, you know, without knowing the context of what I was saying, you read it as this, but it was actually that. So, what's the lesson here? Context is everything, right? So, rather than saying, hey, Viper, you're getting a free phone, calm the hell down, you will understand the context of the situation, which is FedEx said that someone signed for it or said it was supposed to be here and it's not, or because like it's $1,000 plus device, right? Right? So, yeah, that's all. I was just trying to prove the same sort of point in the chat, if that makes sense. If that makes sense, I don't know if it makes sense.
Right, but you were I think in the chat earlier you were talking about optics and how are things looking.
Okay, so going back to that, I understood where you were coming from. Probably most of the people that know you closely understood where you were coming from. But the people that were basically telling you to chill out and everything, I think to a certain point they were correct, and I'm not coming down on you about this. But the optics of it is this guy's getting a free thing. And you know, he's having a temper tantrum or something like that. Like I said, I only saw a handful of them until I went through it at the end of the day. I'm like, okay, everything is justified here, right? But if someone, like you and I know this, right? If just the wrong person or the right person sees a certain tweet or a video, I mean, that can destroy or that can make a relationship, right? So it's a weird tiptoeing thing that we have to do constantly because we put ourselves out there. But yeah. I mean, do you not agree with that? Like the optics, depending on who sees it.
Now, I agree with you about optics, but what I'm saying is that nothing I posted yesterday was out of pocket.
No, and I agree with you.
So my thing is that even if somebody from FedEx or somebody from Google saw the tweet, I said nothing negative or bad about either brand. So
yeah, it's kind of like do you remember when I had the Mortal Kombat game delivered initially?
Right.
Okay. So I tweeted back to the company I bought it from, London Drugs. They're like a general, they do everything up here, right? So they're carrying it. I tagged Arcade 1UP. Now, keep in mind, and nobody knows this, I actually sent 3 emails to Arcade 1UP that day.
Mm-hmm.
Because normally it says right on there in the packaging, contact us first, don't contact the store. And what they normally do is they just send you out the part. And they're supposed to respond like that. They're normally very good about that, especially on their Facebook and their Twitter. And they didn't. So I sent the email in the morning because I had delivered. And the next day I opened it up. That's when I saw them. So I emailed in the morning. 3 hours went by, noon or 1 o'clock-ish. Emailed again, 3, 4 o'clock-ish. No response. That's when, after that, is when I sent out that email saying, hey, London Drugs, check this out. Arcade One, what's her? And I did the same thing as you. I didn't bash or anything. I just gave them the facts. Like, here's the fact of the matter. Like, everything is cool, but there's this scratch going along. It wasn't even on the actual screen. It was just the bezel on the outside. And honestly, I probably could have dealt with it, but it's a brand new machine. I paid $535 for it. So there's no bashing, just like yourself. There's just, hey, this is what's up. Just like your pizza tonight, right?
Oh God, that's another story entirely.
Your cold ass pizza.
So I think where the Twitter thing kind of blew up yesterday was when these other creators were trying to respond to me, and their response, like most of them, like I said, most of them were cool, but the creators that were responding about I shouldn't be upset because of their free device really pissed me off.
No, see, that's like you said, you're probably going to do 8 or 9, maybe more videos, right? Plus Instagram, plus Twitter, plus who knows what else. Plus you'll be using that device probably to create things, right? Which is what on the long end, let's say it cost Google $600 to make it. I mean, that's going through you like that for $600 is a hell of a lot cheaper than going through a marketing company, right? So you're doing a buttload of work and everything. And granted, yes, you enjoy doing that work. You have a love for tech, et cetera, just like the rest of us. But for people to say you're getting a free thing, shut up. That's just missed. I think I don't want to say those people are misplaced, but it's just, yeah, you know what? It's misplaced. You know what? You don't understand the bigger picture, perhaps. And that's that. I mean, I didn't get a device. Am I crying? No. I'm still making pixel content, though. And I'm still going to go out and buy the device. Have I complained privately to a couple of people? Absolutely, I have. But some things don't belong on the internet in front of everybody, right? So
now let's talk about things that don't belong on the internet. Because like I mentioned earlier in my live stream, when Zach was talking about optic and I'm okay with this. I don't mind. So you know the procedure, Tech King Mike. In your Twitter DMs in a minute, I'm gonna give you an invite, and you know the procedure.
Do you notice it says ignorance, Zach? Ignorance is the word. I think ignorance is a little too harsh, but you know, I just don't think people are looking at the big picture and everything like that.
All right, so here's my thing though. When you were talking about optic, and you were saying the optic look bad, and my response was that even if the employees of Google or FedEx looked at my tweet, nothing was taken out of context as far as those companies were concerned.
So from my point of view, the optics were fine, but I can see how somebody looking at that, or maybe coming across the one tweet or whatever, they might go, what's wrong with this person? Now, everybody's entitled to, again, it's text, right? You don't know the full context. You know how they sometimes say in like chat rooms, green text? Mm-hmm. Green text is like sarcasm. Mm-hmm. We don't have that on Twitter. We can't even edit tweets.
Oh, Lord.
2019. But you know what I mean? Like, because it's text, right? So I was fine with like, okay, personal story. Tonight, I sent my dad a couple pictures. Hey, check out this place. Where are you? He texts back. I'm like, I'm in Toronto visiting Steve and Lance. Who are Steve and Lance? I replied back to my dad. You know, former colleagues, guys I used to work with. Well, why are you out there? Because I came out to visit them. Why don't they come see you? To which I replied, what the hell is your problem? He replied back to me, quit being an effing, brat. And like, in its context, right? So I could have read that as, you know, my dad coming down on me, but I also know my dad's humor, right? But anybody else who may look at that go, wow, your dad's a jerk. Do you know what I mean?
So, right. So getting back to the optics argument.
Yes.
So my defense is that if a Google employee or even a FedEx employee looked at the tweet, that they will quickly realize that I wasn't really coming down on them like that. But when I answered earlier on my live stream earlier tonight about how the marketing guy for Google, he tweeted out the fact that when creators complain about not getting a device, and their argument is that smaller creators are getting the device, but those bigger creators are getting the device. He said that in a tweet. It looks bad, and he does not like that. That is bad optics. When you publicly put out there about
he deleted it, eh? He deleted it.
Did he?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Because I went back after and it was gone.
It doesn't matter. It's out there already. It doesn't matter if it's deleted. It's already out there. So he worked directly with the brand who were providing devices to people, and he said himself, when creators complain about not getting a device, it looks bad and he does not like it. That is bad optics, because that is a creator directly throwing shade at a brand.
He so maybe we're talking about two different tweets, but he said something to the effect of people that complain about not getting a free device are the worst. Is that the one you're talking about?
No, he didn't. No, that's not what he said. We talking about the same person, but that's not what he said.
Yeah.
He said that bigger creators complain about not getting a device when smaller creators get the device and they didn't get it. That was his exact word. He was saying that when bigger creators complain about not getting a device that a smaller creator might have gotten over that bigger creator, and the bigger creator complains, he said that's a bad look and he doesn't like that. Now, this is coming from a brand representative.
Yeah. No, I agree with him.
That is bad optics, because like I said, that seems to me like that bigger creator is throwing indirect shade at the brand because they didn't get a device.
Yeah.
As opposed to me, who just told you guys the facts of my situation. I wasn't throwing no shade. I just told you facts. But if you complain about a brand not giving you a device, that ain't a good look.
I was talking to Jason earlier, Painfully Honest Tech. And hey, Mike.
How's it going?
Good. Just let me finish this slide and we'll let you go.
No,
I didn't recognize you without the hair and the glasses.
I know, where the wig at? Where the wig?
Like, who the hell is this guy? I was telling Jason, Painfully Honest Tech, earlier today, privately. I said, man, I'm kind of ticked that I didn't get something again this year, but I get it because I just came back at the beginning of September and, low sub count number. And he said to me, are you still going to get the device? And I'm like, absolutely. I'm still going to do the content. So, I mean, because I'm a Pixel fan, I've always been a Nexus fan, like I said. So I'm surprised that big content creators would say that they're not going to get it because smaller subscriber channels got it. That's what he said?
No. He was saying that he was kind of put off by bigger creators complaining about not getting one sent to them, but smaller creators getting the device sent to them. That's what he was saying. Yeah.
I mean, I agree with that. I mean, if you review tech and you've always done that, you should. So, like for me, I've never, and we're not going to get into this conversation, but I've never covered Essential. So the decision not to cover Essential because of the recent controversies is just further solidified. Do you know what I mean? Right. So, I mean, if you've always done Pixel or Nexus devices and your audience kind of expects that, right?
But that's cool. But when you come out and complain about that, then what, to your point earlier, that is bad optics, because that's you throwing the indirect or direct shade of the brand.
Yeah, publicly complaining like that it just makes you look bad. It just makes you look bad. There's nothing wrong with criticism and pointing out flaws like you have done, like we all do, right? That's why we do this, so people can make a purchase decision. But complaining about stuff like that, about your relationship with a brand, whether it's there or not, that's, I don't know. That's like sitting in the corner and crying, in my opinion.
What's going on, Mike?
What's up, man? No, I just earlier, I didn't want to jump in earlier because the pizza was making you mad, and then yesterday, I just decided to stay in the chat. But no, I wanted to jump in because I wanted to kind of, I guess dive a little deeper into everything, because I don't feel like we got to where we should have been yesterday, because I feel like I got to play devil's advocate for both sides. So in more context from my perspective as a smaller creator, where I'm at, for me personally, it looked as if there was bashing. Now, I know you weren't. So, before we jump into that word, because that word has been used more times in the last 24 hours than it has in my entire life. So before we jump into that word, it looked like I'm working and I'm on break and I'm looking at Twitter and I'm like, man, Viper is going in on this. Like, what the hell did FedEx do to him? Did they call his mama ugly? Like, what is going on? But if people don't know you and they don't know how you are, then it did come across like, why is he so mad about a free phone? You gave me the context yesterday that I needed. I understood where you were coming from when you made the comment about it's not free because they're expecting you to make videos or expecting you to put content out. But I think the part that I was just kind of frustrated by was that, regardless of how they said it, I think to an extent, the response from the creators is what kind of threw me off, because I was just kind of like, I don't think anybody's trying to not necessarily like downplay or, try to tell you what to do. I just think that was one of those things where it was kind of like, it looked a certain type of way. And that's what got me. It looked a certain type of way. It was like, why is he so mad?
The optics.
Yeah, like,
right.
And like Zach said, to Zach's point, those who know you, it's like, okay, well, Viper's going on he's on a rant.
I know where Viper works.
Right.
Because I said some stuff in the past. So yeah, I knew why he was pissed, because that company does not mess up getting stuff.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, but if for somebody who doesn't know where you work, or somebody who doesn't know, what about you in that type of way, people follow you on Twitter, but that doesn't mean they follow you on your channel.
It's true story.
So the people following you on Twitter might have just saw a guy going off and not really understood the context behind why you were going off. So, and I get the optics of it, because, it's like they said, it takes one tweet, one video to be taken the wrong way or to be taken the right way. So I think that's where everybody was coming across with, and earlier when you were reading the comments, I was over here watching, and as you're reading the comments, I was like, all the comments you're reading were our commentary from when you were going off, and now you're reading them after the fact that we're all good and we're chilling, and it's like,
yeah, I saw that.
It's like you're bringing it back up. We're good. Let it go, damn it.
I'm 99% sure the reason I wasn't sent something last year or this year is because I did that video, and it's the truth of what happened, of my Pixel 3 that overheated in my hand on a live stream and somewhat burnt me. Now, I resolved that with Google privately, but I still did a video pointing it out, because there were several people having issues with the Pixel 3 at the time, the regular size one, overheating. Drew from Taylosive, his wouldn't charge up past 79% with their wireless charger, and it was extremely hot. So I'm convinced to this day that since I did that, and I had nothing to say, it wasn't negative. It was just, this is the truth. It's just like how Viper tonight pointed out the face unlock thing, right? It's valid criticism. It's valid. People should know about this. Hey, I literally just booted this up and did a reset 5 minutes later, and now I can cook an egg on it, like. Right. So I don't know. Maybe that's why I was never sent anything. That's fine. It didn't stop me from making Pixel content. I went out and bought the device. Right. So
didn't Flossie have an issue with his last year as well with the wireless charging?
There was a few people that had heating or charging issues, basically battery issues. I don't know if it was ever narrowed down to exactly what it was. I don't know if it was software or anything like that.
I think the issue with Flossie was that he was using a non-Google Pixel Stand charger, which is why, because he was expecting it to fast charge, but he was using other chargers that were not a Pixel Stand. And the only standout supported wireless fast charging for the Pixel 3 was the Pixel Stand. And he was not using it to charge. So I think that's where his issue was. But, all right, so since I got you on here, Mike, so when I put out the original tweet about the Google not giving me the track number and FedEx dropping the ball or whatever, I think that was pretty much done with it at that point. But what really got on my nerves, Mike, was the creator's response. Now, it wasn't the response of the Viper, calm down, you're gonna get a new phone, this, that, and the other. No, I'm cool with it. I was thinking the same thing in my head. I'm like, I know I'm gonna get the phone at some point. I'm not even worried about it, but I'm just mad that the delivery was missed per se. But what really got on my nerve, Mike, was all the creators talking about, what are you upset about? It's a free device. Listen, motherfucker. Ain't nothing free. And that's what pissed me off, Mike. That's why I started to get mad, man. Because ain't nothing free.
So here's my thing with that. Again, prior to my stream last night, where you came on and talked, when you gave your definition of free, I got it. At that point, I was over it because I'm like, okay, I understand where he's coming from. Google is sending you a free item, but they're expecting you to put in work. So technically, it's not free, you know. And it's like people were saying in the stream earlier, nothing's free, especially when we're all doing this. It's a brand, it's a business, it is what it is. But I think to the creators that were saying it's a free phone, calm down. Some of those creators that I saw, not all of them were. I would say the upper echelon, like 10,000, 5,000 plus or whatever. Some of them were like, barely had 500 or 1,000. So to them, it is free. I'll be honest with you. To somebody like me with barely 1,100, we could talk all day and night about the camera equipment and everything. But if Google hit me up and say, hey, we're going to send you this $1,000 phone, that's free to me. Like that's me personally. That's free. I'm gonna make my videos and I'm gonna enjoy making the videos. And I'm not gonna. I think that's what people were saying is that in my mind, I don't see that as work. I see that as, hey, I got this free phone. I'm gonna make a bunch of videos because I'm excited about the free phone. Versus I got a free phone. Now I got to do work because I got a free phone. And I think that's where some people might have taken it.
And you're probably right, but that speaks to the bigger problem I was discussing earlier tonight. Creators not knowing their worth. Because when I was talking about earlier tonight about how you got 1 million sub channels charging brand $500 for a video, and John Proston's out here with 100,000 charging 5G a spot.
Let me
go ahead, Zach.
Let me be brutal. I'm gonna give the number, because I don't care. Well, it shouldn't be a secret anyway. So, Ballistic came to me. Now, let's be really clear. I know the VP of sales for Canada because her and I used to work together at a distributor. Okay, so she took care of Ontario. I'm in Alberta. Like I'm basically west side of the country. She's Ontario where I am right now. Anyway, so she works for Ballistic now, and she knows that I always loved the brand. I used to love selling it. I bought their stuff in the past. She knows, like, actually, what's funny? I meant to take a picture of this last weekend during Thanksgiving. My dad is still using the Ballistic case that I gave him for his iPhone 6S. It's still in great shape. I should take a picture and send it to Ballistic. Anyway, where was I going with this? So anyway, she comes to me and she's like, what can you do? I'm like, just send me your stuff and I'll do a free review. And then she said, can you do more than that? Can you do like kind of like an ad spot or something like that? And I said, okay, I can do like a 15 or 30-second ad spot during another video. You guys can sponsor something else. Like if I do something power, we can ad spot you. So that way there's no conflict kind of thing. You guys will sponsor the video. And I said, this is the number I normally start at. And I said, or I can do a dedicated thing and go out to a special spot rather than in the studio. It'll feel very different. It'll almost be like vlog style, this and that. And she said, how much? And I said, and I got this number from Thunder E through Jason. I quoted her 600 USD. She went back to her bosses and said, Zach wants 1,000. Now, I don't know why she tacked on another 400, but they said no problem. Now, think about this. What would a marketing company normally charge? Now, keep in mind, this $1,000 US that I was paid from Ballistic was for that sponsored video that I was very clear about being sponsored, okay? Not the review. It was for just that one video. The Instagram posts, the Twitters, the where I've been raving, talking like this is like I'm not being paid for this. I'm a legitimate fan of the brand. But that's why it made sense for me to work with them. So creators, what I'm trying to say is this. I'm a little pitiful barely 4,500, subscriber channel, plus Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, soon TikTok. Plug. You can get the bread. You can get it. Stop doing reviews for $20. Okay? Stop doing reviews or paid stuff on product that you don't give a crap about. If you do GoPro videos all day long on your channel, and someone comes along and says, here's a case video for $100, don't do it. Because it's undervalued and it doesn't make sense for your niche, and your base is going to be confused. Now, technically, T recently did a ballistic thing. It's getting great numbers. Why? Because T normally does case reviews. People expect that from him. So I was very clear with ballistic. I said, hey, this is going to enter evergreen content. It's going to take out, but when people search protective case iPhone 11 Pro, guess who's in the top 5? Okay. So know your value. You guys can make the money. I just made $1,000 US from one video. Now keep in mind, 250 US of that was for the hotel room. And I still had to drive out there and drive back 2.5 hours. Lights, editing, my time. So think, if I actually really broke it down, I probably only made about 400 US after I break down expenses and everything like that. So that's exactly 4 days worth of work.
Exactly. Like you said, you have to go, you have to drive out there with your gas. You have to book a hotel room and do all the other stuff, plus the equipment that you were using. Yes. All that factors into the cost, and all that has to factor into the cost of how you did that video.
And I had to climb those stairs and throw up.
Oh Lord, here you go.
I'm out of shape. But you know what? It looked good on the watch. So
like I'll say, go back to what I was talking to Mike about a few minutes ago. Like when these creators are coming at me on Twitter tomorrow, don't be all uppity that you. First, I wouldn't be uppity, but when they were like, "Why you care so much? You get a free device." I'm like, listen, mofo, it ain't free. This requires work. Like I said earlier tonight, when a brand sends you out a product, they expect that return on investment. They're not just sending it to you for charity. But like Zach said, a lot of creators don't know their worth, and they just do things just to be all happy about it, and they don't understand that.
And you know what? If you want to get into this just to get free stuff, fine. If you want to get into this to just for the money, fine. But if you're going to go that route, if it's not even about the creating for you,
right?
It's confusing because Ballistic paid me, and then they came back to me a couple weeks later and they said, "Hey, we went to this channel that's 33,000 subscribers. There's nobody that we know, okay? But he wants $100." I said, that's his price. I said, I quoted you guys originally $6. And the rep talked me up, and she said, $1K, an agreement's an agreement, right? So they're not upset. Let me be very clear about that. They're not upset about that. But they were wondering, like, how come there's no, the question was, how come there's no consistency? I said, because there's no rules. We're all basically subcontractors on this platform. This is just an outlet for us.
Yep.
Zach Talks Tech is not YouTube. YouTube is an outlet. Andrew Edwards will tell you the same thing about his brand. You know that.
Of course.
Right?
Right.
Right? It's just an outlet.
Go ahead, Mike.
Well, all I was going to say was that another way that after we had our conversation that I looked at it, because I'm if y'all haven't been able to tell by now, I'm the devil's advocate of everything. I try to look at everything from the perspective of all those involved. I think that's why I usually get into trouble. But I also will say, as a reviewer YouTuber myself, I think the difference between this particular situation where people were saying it's a free device, they're giving it to you, is that if I'm not mistaken, aren't there some circumstances in certain instances where, like Samsung, you get a review device, but you have to return that device?
That happens all the time in our
industry. Okay, so in this situation, you get a Pixel. Do you have to return this said Pixel?
No.
So therefore, to me, that justifies the gift part of it, because they're not expecting you to return this device. They're just expecting you to make videos on it.
No, actually, what they say, if I'm quoting last year's stuff, I don't know if this year said the same thing. It just said, this is a gift. Mm-hmm. We just ask if you post on social media, use this hashtag, enjoy. I don't know if that's what this year says, but that's what last year's basically said.
That's the general gist. You're correct.
Yeah, there's no expectation. So whether you just, like, because we know plenty of reviewers that got devices this year, last year, and the year before, who basically did one video or maybe a single Twitter post.
And right? That's it. And that's all they do.
It's literally a gift from Google. So you can do with what you want. But
right.
Everybody's searching Pixel right now in the tech niche. So
there is that implication that they may they may or may not expect it. So I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
On the aspect of you want to get the views out, you want to do it. I mean, God, you saw my tweet on Twitter, standing in an empty room when everybody was ordering their iPhone on pre-order day, and I'm over here looking at my rent like,
Yeah.
So it's, I get that.
Here's the thing. I'm going to get the Pixel. It gets shipped on the 22nd. So they're saying that's what they estimated. Okay, so I'll probably get it like 4 or 5, 7 days after that. I think it's ground shipping. It's probably 6 days after. Because I'm not going to get those early views, like with the people that got the device for free. Now I got to do a little bit different content and make it more evergreen or like searchable. And I'm fine with that personally. So as a content creator, people that complain about, well, because I didn't get the device early, I can't do anything with it. That's BS. Roberto Blake even says, and I believe him on this 100%, and I'm proof of it with my numbers. If you can't do it first, do it the best.
And I think that was the point people were making yesterday.
Bring something else to the table. Okay? I did a video on Monday. I was talking about the 2 reasons why the Pixel has to succeed. Well, everybody else was complaining about the thing, right? Or I released a video the day before the release saying, these are the 2 reasons why it has to succeed: competition and innovation. Last year, Google was showing off their night sight. What happened this year? Everybody came with their night mode, especially Apple, and killed it.
Yep.
Right? Okay. You guys don't have Huawei in the United States. I'm convinced if you guys had them as a player in the carrier stores, prices would be down. You look at what Huawei, what Google does, what OnePlus is doing. They're doing these awesome devices without killing people's pocketbooks. What did Apple do this year? Here's an iPhone for $700. Right? Isn't the 11 like $700?
Yeah, $700. Yep.
Exactly. That's insane. That would never happen like 3 years ago.
Yep. Proctor, we don't always agree, Proctor, but tonight we agree. Yes, sir. Like I said earlier, Google is not sending any brand for that matter, is not sending you products out of charity. They expect you to do something.
Absolutely, the expectation is there, I think. But
oh wow.
No, John, that is BS, and I can prove it because I wrote down the notes a week before. That is BS. I wrote down the notes a week before on my note. Okay, they're on here. Okay, so
what were you saying, Zach? What were you about to say though?
Well, I knew he was going to accuse me of this. I just effing knew it. And here's the thing: I even private DM'd John. I said, John, this is a video I'm doing. Are you going in that direction too? And he said, no, we're going in a different direction.
I don't think
and actually even checked with Travis because I thought he was going to do something similar.
I think he's messing with you, dude. I don't think.
Well, like I said, I just, I'm just talking from the everyday common man, and that, like I said, I wanted to say that because when I looked at it from a bunch of different perspectives, I see where you're coming from, I see where Zach's coming from, I see where other creators are coming from, and I'm just I kind of just sit back and absorb and watch everything. So that's why I said it the way that I said it. But I get it, I get it. It is what it is. This is what we're out here to do. So I definitely understand where everybody's coming from. So
Geonosis, you shut your pretty mouth.
What? Whoa, okay.
He knows I'm kidding. He knows I'm kidding.
On a side note, because I got to bounce because the wife is giving me that dirty look.
Dirty look like good.
Well, I mean, we'll find out in a minute. But Viper, I am aside from this whole crap, I am a little upset with you.
Oh,
now,
boy.
That guy was sitting outside your house for 2 hours. Now listen, man. Listen, we got all of this rants, just all of this. I mean, it damn near destroyed my ears with my headphones on a couple of hours ago with the Pixel, and we didn't get no rant about the pizza guy sitting outside for 2 hours. Like just quiet frustration. I was like, I'd be more pissed about that than I would about the phone. Did
you not see the end of the live stream, or did you miss the end of the live stream?
I missed the end of it.
Okay.
I think I missed the end of it
because there was a rant about that too. I gotta tell you, it was a whole rant damn there.
Okay, because I was about to say, because if somebody was sitting outside my house for 2 hours And my pizza is cold. F that microwave. Bring me a fresh one.
Look at this. This is
Yeah,
just
Zach
beautiful.
doing it the right way.
This is beautiful.
Oh God! All right, I gotta go. I'm on a diet.
There's so many carbs. They're so good.
All right. Well, thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Send me the invite. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm good. So, as
All right,
you
man.
know, I just wanted to come on and holler at you guys. So I'm gonna go on and go. And it's cuddle time.
All right, man. Have a good night, man.
Later, dude.
So Trenton, with the same thing you were talking about yesterday, it come off like you were having a tantrum over the device and view. That's what I saw. All I'm saying is that the world isn't perfect and things happen, but I have context now. Yeah, I mean, like I think I even tweeted that yesterday. Like I said, because if I would have got this, I think I said it earlier today. I think I said it yesterday and earlier in the live stream. Had I had my shipment been delayed a day and I didn't get the device, I would have probably lost views and money. Now, in the long term, it wouldn't have been much and wouldn't have really mattered much. But like I said, based off of principle, I'm on YouTube trying to build a brand and things like that. And it's a big release launch, and everybody's doing their videos on that day. So if I'm a day behind because FedEx dropped the ball, that's not a good look, and I wasn't happy about that. Now I know that in the long run it doesn't really make much of a difference, but still,
yeah.
If Google has those devices set to be delivered by 10:30 yesterday morning, which they did, and I don't get mine until the next morning, I got a problem with that. It is what it is. So hey, whatever. What are you doing over there?
I'm checking to see how many views your videos had.
Oh,
like how it's doing.
Oh, I mean, the video yesterday is doing all right. It's doing better than normal, but I mean, that's picking time, so it is what it is. But yeah. But like I said, I wouldn't like it. Like the whole situation with the missed delivery and things like that. That was that, and I was like, okay, whatever it is, what it is. But then the creators started coming at me about the free device. Oh, that's not that ain't gonna work for me.
Yeah,
no.
You know what? I think I understand. I understand where the frustration is with that, and here's why. Someone put it in a tweet. I can't remember who. I think it was Aaron from the Love of Tech. Maybe it was him. I don't know. There's no. It's kind of like the YouTube algorithm. We don't know, like, what the criteria is, like how Google is picking people or whatever marketing team they're working with. Like, are they doing it by sub numbers? Is it amount of videos? Is it reach? Is it because they wear sunglasses? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no. So people are like confused. Do you know what I mean? Like, so why does, so this is a valid question for Google or the marketing team, or made by Google team. Why does Viper with 4,000 some odd or 3,000 some odd subscribers, whatever it is, get a device, but Jason from Painfully Honest Tech with 169,000 plus does not?
And like I said earlier tonight, that is not my problem. I got nothing to do with that.
Exactly. And they'll never reveal that, just like YouTube will never tell us how the algorithm works. Right? Like they won't give us a book,
Right. So Jonathan, he totally agreed with me being upset. He just didn't think it was Twitter rant worthy. Well, the rant didn't really come in until people started responding about the whole free device thing. Like I said, I was like the initial tweet was just me talking about what happened. It was just fact dropping. The rant came when the creators started talking about it's a free device. What you mad for? That's when I got pissed. No. I'm not having none of it. I'm still not having none of it a day later. I don't want to hear this about a free device. I just told you all 2 days in a row now why the device was not free. If you don't understand by now why it's not free, I don't know what to tell you, but don't come at me about the free device stuff. I'm not trying to hear it. No.
Yeah. Yeah. It's slippery both ways, no matter what, right? So maybe John does have a point. Maybe.
Yeah, I see a second comment here.
Yeah.
When I'm pissed, like I said, even though I was mad yesterday, I was calculating what I was tweeting though. Even though I was mad, I was still calculating. So everything I tweeted yesterday, I made sure not to make sure I didn't do no bashing or criticizing. Because like I told you guys earlier tonight, even though I was mad, no brand for bash or criticizing my tweet barrage. It didn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah, just like with the Mortal Kombat cabinet, I could have gone off. This is unacceptable. I just said, this is really disappointing because you saw how the box arrived. Remember, it was broken.
Yeah,
and everything.
It was kind of beat up. Yeah,
and I was really amazed at everything. And the funny thing is, the monitor was the most protective thing, but the way that scratch was, the way it's packed, it happened at the factory, like when they were packing it. Yeah, it was pretty obvious. So
hey, John, did you get sent the Pixel 4 this year? I am curious.
If he was sent one, I'm sure we would know by now.
I'm pretty sure. I'm probably on his way to Africa, like I said the other night.
You know what I don't get? Like, I meant to put this in my video yesterday about the event. I didn't say too much about the event. I just said, we have to give, okay. So everybody puts out an ultra wide. Everybody seems like, I should say, the flagships for the most part this year have been putting ultra wides. So you got your regular wide, you got an ultra wide, and then in some cases you might have a telephoto, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then with Samsung with the Note 10 Plus, they put the time of flight. LG's doing their thing. So Google gets up on stage and they're saying, ultra wide is fun and everything, but we think telephoto is more valuable. I guess we also need to think about where this is coming from. It's Google. They've done the research. They have the data, whether you wanted to give it to them or not, right?
Right.
So it's not like they were sitting around in a boardroom going, what can we do different? Let's put a telephoto. There's a reason behind it, right? Do you know what I mean? Like there's data behind that decision, behind every decision.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
But like I said earlier tonight, data aside, when your competition has this feature and your phone doesn't, you are leaving money on the table.
And I agree with that. But there's got to be a data-driven reason why they made that decision. So that's why I'm intrigued about getting my hands on it and maybe really realizing, okay, I see why they did this.
Certainly hope so. So Prosper says they're getting a pink report from somebody inside Google, not the same gift from Google campaign.
There you go. There you go.
No, but my argument still holds weight, though. It still holds true. Even if you're getting it from somebody inside Google, whoever's giving you that phone expects you to make content about it. It just is what it is.
So I went to the Best Buy Mobile in Yorkdale Mall here today and had a chance to hold the devices. Of course, they got that big, security thing on it. That orange one has got kind of like the same matte brush feel that the 11 Pro has. Would you agree?
No, I think this matte is better than the 11 Pro, honestly.
Really? Okay. Is that the case? Is that the case?
No, this is the phone. I don't like that case.
Oh, it looks pink.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the colors in the camera. They're not capturing the color correctly, but this is the actual phone. Yeah.
Like your mic looks more orange than that.
The mic is supposed to be red. Yeah, the mic looks red to me.
Red. Yeah, okay.
But the phone look, like they look kind of pinkish. I don't know.
That looks like the pink that people wear for like pink shirt day and stuff.
I forgot I need to put out this battery update. I haven't even been using it much. I don't know if this is going to be accurate for people.
Yeah. I'm disappointed that Google didn't put any improvement. It doesn't look like there's been any improvements or any additions to the video side of everything.
No. Video.
It's not a creator's device. Do you know what I mean? Like,
no. That video clip that I put in my the clip that I put in my video last night was not the best. It was bad.
The video I'm releasing tomorrow was completely shot on the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and it's my first 24 FPS video. So I use the front 4K 24 frames per second, and I use the back 4K. It's just what's in my travel bag because I travel really light. But I've been able to create content and do things that I need to do with what I brought. So I just thought it'd be fun to do that.
Okay, I need to remember what battery update I'm on. Crap.
What? Sorry.
I need to remember what battery update I'm on today. I think this is 4 or 5. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you're keeping track of the battery usage?
I'm trying to. Yeah, people kept asking me about the battery, and I'm like,
thing showing you?
Well, I gotta check my tweets and see which number I'm on. Okay, I'm on this is 4. Okay, this is number 4.
Okay.
But people kept asking me about the battery yesterday. I'm like, I just got the phone. I can't tell you about battery.
You've had it like 20. You've had it like 12 hours. Yeah.
Not even that. But today I said I would keep track of the battery for them. So this will be the 4th update today.
Nice. I'm gonna go to the Hockey Hall of Fame tomorrow.
Ooh,
and then
fancy.
Hopefully meet up with Canoopsy.
Oh, there you go.
How do you say it? Canoos? I can't even say his name.
Canoopsy.
I know his real first name, but yeah. So we'll hopefully meet up tomorrow and grab a coffee or something.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. I reached out to Lou, to Tao, Red Skull.
Any of them get back to you?
Nobody got back to me. But I'm not out here for them. I'm out here to see my buddies. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard thing, man. Trying to hook up with busy people.
Yeah. No, we're gonna go out tomorrow and get silly. Should be fun.
Get silly, huh?
Yeah. Well, there's a pub, steakhouse just on the street. It's like 5-star rated in the city here. So we're gonna go there, and then they have a rooftop bar, heated thing. It's gonna be cool. So.
All right. So it's
So I'm gonna do my best not to drunk tweet tomorrow night. But we'll
do
see.
your best.
But we'll
All
see.
right.
We'll see.
Let's see. How many hours are we in now? 17 hours.
See the chat here.
Full charge. That's about.
John Parser. Yeah, seems like the opposite of Samsung and Apple. They only seem to only give units to large creators. Then for Apple, you have to be large just to go to their events. Yeah, you talked about this earlier today about like iJustine and Jonathan Morrison and MKBHD. When they get invited to these Apple events, they literally just get invited. They have to fly their own way.
Yep.
They have to take care of their food, their Ubers, all sorts of stuff. Because it's actually illegal. I shouldn't say it's illegal, but you can't pay creators to go to things like this. Now they can do like showcases, like ads, like anybody else, right? But yeah, to events like that, everybody has to pay their own way, right? So.
That's interesting because there's other companies that pay creators to show up to events. I'm pretty sure.
Well, Huawei will fly you out and take care of your accommodations. I've heard about that.
I am pretty sure that
but they don't pay you.
I'm pretty sure. Well, they don't pay you, but I'm pretty sure like companies like Qualcomm pay for hotel and flight to go to their event.
So Qualcomm does. I know Huawei does. Like when they flew everybody out to Paris earlier this year, for the P30 Pro launch.
Oh, so maybe that's them not paying them creative directly, but they are paying for their hotel and
it's an it's an indirect payment. Like Michael Fisher always discloses it at the end of his videos lately.
Yes, he does.
You know, Huawei didn't pay me for this, but they did take care of flight and board.
So, all right. So since we're on the topic, and I just put the tweet out. This is the Pixel 4 XL. I think it has like a 3,700 milliamp hour battery or something like that. So right now it's at 37%. It has been off the charger for about 17 hours, but that's not all that great to me because I haven't really been using this thing much for the last 3 or 4 hours. So it's been lightly used. So battery life is not the best, if I would say, from my day one impression. But I mean, obviously I got to do more testing. But battery life on this is okay at best.
If it's lightly used, kind of like with my iPhone, I would say I use my iPhone 30% of the time.
Well,
would you say about the same?
Well, earlier in the day I was using it more, but for like the last few hours since I started my live stream earlier tonight, I haven't really used it. I haven't touched it much because I've been doing other things. But
yeah,
we're at 34% after 17 hours off the charger. And for the last where we at 3 or 4 hours, the last 4 hours, this thing has been lightly used. So I don't know about the battery life for this. I think there's a lot going on with this phone that is going to drain battery life, like motion sense and the 90 hertz refresh rate and other things, and the Google Assistant. All those things drain battery, and I don't know if this battery is going to be enough to sustain over a long period of time.
When you know the final results and you can somewhat document it, do the same thing again, but turn off the 90 hertz.
Okay.
I said this before about OnePlus. Higher refresh rates, okay, they're pleasing. It's kind of like Samsung saturation in photos. It's pleasing, okay? Is it practical? At this time, I'm going to say no. When battery technology can catch up, so it's not going to kill batteries, then I'll turn that on, right? For now, I'll leave the regular 60 hertz. Because whenever I use the 90 hertz on my OnePlus 7 Pro, oh my God.
It's rough, huh?
I'm glad I had that Warp charger nearby.
So Janosis on the picture that I posted, Janosis, that has the screen on time. So screen on time was 3 hours and 32 minutes I've been on the screen. So not really that much for the 17 hours I've been off the charger. So
yeah. You know what's funny is the battery is so awesome on this device.
Oh my God. Yo, me and Flaw.
I haven't even unpacked the fast charger that comes with this. I've been using wireless charging. It's amazing.
All right. I love my man. He's my favorite tech reviewer ever, but we got to have a little chit chat right now. Me and Flaw, I saw the movie today, man, and we already talked about this in the comment section, but I got to put it out here again, Flaw. Now, when you say the Note 10 battery life is better than this, you playing, bro. You stop playing.
No.
Stop playing, Flaw.
Not even
now,
close.
Flaw said that.
Note 10 Plus. This thing's, it's okay. It's good, but it's not.
No, well, Flaw told me in the comment section was that he uses the battery optimization stuff. And my response to him was, The average consumer is not optimizing the battery. You got to talk about the battery life out of the box, baby. And the battery life out of the box is not touching his iPhone, bro. Let's stop playing, baby. Let's stop playing. No.
I have to go through individual apps on here for certain ones not to shut down the background, like my deliveries. Gmail, I had to turn on as a priority because I wasn't getting my emails.
What?
Unless I open up the Gmail. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I had to turn them all off. Now I get probably a day and a quarter out of this. So I'm getting a whole day. And I do almost everything on this Note 10 Plus. So I'm very happy with that.
Yeah, it's a good battery, but it's not as good as the iPhone.
This is like 2 days. It's crazy.
That's a cheat. The iPhone is a cheat code at this point. The battery's that good.
Oh, I liked my 10R. It was my first dive into the Apple ecosystem, but I didn't use it nearly as much as I have used this in the last 2 months. Do you know what I mean? Over the course of a year. So, yeah, this thing is the bomb.
yeah, Paul. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about how Flossie said the battery life was better, and it's not better. Flossie Carter using battery optimization in his note. That's why he got better battery life. The average consumer is not using battery optimization. And if we're talking about battery out of the box, the iPhone battery is better out of the box. Even Mr. Who's the Boss did a battery test between the Note 10 Plus and the iPhone and the Huawei, and the iPhone 11 Pro Max outlasted all of them.
So out of the box, the Note 10 Plus has the screen set to FHD, not the quad.
But I'm pretty sure he changed it.
And all the battery stuff is turned on, like optimization, quote unquote optimization.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So, yeah, it is out of the box. So I'm betting, I'm not disputing Floss's findings, but I'm betting he's either A, not having all of his stuff going to the device to really give it a fair go based on his usage, or B, or a combination with B, which is he has some stuff turned on, some stuff turned off, and it was kind of selective, right?
Right.
So
because I'm pretty sure he has the. I know he turned the screen resolution up to quad HD. I know he didn't leave it at full HD. So
yeah,
that much I know.
If you leave it on FHD, even with the battery optimization turned off, you'll get about a day. You should. But it comes out of the box with the optimization turned on and FHD, so you should almost get a day and a half, unless you're like a high-end user. And then when you go and turn some of those things off, so that your Gmail doesn't get interrupted, or whatever apps you want running in the background, like refreshing properly, right? That's going to affect it, right? I'm not disputing. I haven't seen Floss's video yet, though.
So, the problem with Floss's test method is that he was using both devices at the same time during the day. You use one device per testing period. I don't think that's a big deal if he's using both devices in the same fashion. I mean, if he's using them for the same amount of time, I don't think that should be a big issue. Yeah. I understand what you're saying, but I don't know if that should affect the battery testing that much if he's using both of them at the same rate. So yeah. I don't know.
Anyway, dude, I hate doing this, but it's 11:45 here, and I need to get my sleep, even though I'm technically 2 hours behind. But I want to finish this video, and I've got one more piece of pizza left, and I really want to eat it. So I have to go.
All right, man.
But thank you for having me on. I apologize to everybody if my voice is low. I'm on an iPad. This is the iPad Pro. And awesome.
Hey, man. I can hear your voice, and your picture looks good. So the iPad Pro is doing its thing.
This place they gave me. You guys want a little? I'm going to give you guys a live tour. Check this out. I can do this. Oh, hold on.
Live tour.
Where's the camera? Okay. So how do I flip? Can I flip this around?
I don't think you can during video. Oh, yes, you can. Never mind. There you are.
I think it froze. Did it freeze?
No, it did not freeze.
It did not. Okay, because I can't see the picture. Hold on.
Now you're upside down.
Okay, okay, there we go. All right. So check this out. Okay, so I already did this on Instagram and everything. This place is costing me $425 for 3 nights in York.
Wow.
So it's really affordable. So it's like an apartment. So there's the door, and then
how about to say that does not look like a hotel room.
No, it's not a hotel. It's like an apartment. So a washroom. Then there's like this little cubby. Can work here.
You got a work area.
I'm gonna steal that lamp. It's a really good lamp.
You can do the lamp.
And then here's me. And then you go down this hallway, and the bedroom, this is glass. Okay.
That's interesting.
It's glass here and here, so they kind of meets at a corner. See that?
Hey, catch you sleeping in a glass jail.
Yeah. So check this out. I'll close it. So glass and glass, right? I left it open last night because I was afraid I would walk into it. But anyway, bed, double size, nice closet, right? And then you come in here, like there's a washer and dryer combo in down below in that closet. There's a dishwasher. There's a
wait. You have a washer and dryer in your room?
Yeah, check it out.
Holy Lord, the hell you at? Wow.
It's a washer and dryer built in one.
Oh, that's craziness.
Yeah. Okay. That drawer down there, that's a dishwasher.
What the hell?
That is a oven and a microwave.
And all of this is for $425 for all 3 nights combined?
For 3 nights.
Wow.
For 3 nights. Yeah.
I need to get to Canada.
There's no room service and there's no food. I've had to order stuff. No big deal.
You don't need no room service with that. Look at all that you got.
But I've been ordering with like Uber Eats and everything. So they gave me like cutlery and like there's everything in here, right? Like everything, right?
Right.
There's a fridge. It's like built in.
That is amazing.
Okay, and then of course you see my view from the pictures, right?
Yeah, you have a nice view.
Okay, so there's my messy eating working area. Nice little table here, and then there's a TV here, and I just turn it so I can watch. They gave me Netflix and everything, like it's all included.
Jesus,
I know, right?
I need to stay there. Shit.
So I told my wife, I'm like, when we come to Toronto next year, we're totally staying here, right? So,
I mean, yeah, man, that'll cover you and your family, no doubt. Whew.
Yeah. So there we go. Anyway, that's where I'm staying. I leave on Sunday, so. Not bad, right?
No doubt, man. Sounds like you are in the place to be for the weekend.
Yeah, you know what? And I actually booked this place by mistake, and it was just before I got here I realized, oh, it's not a hotel. It's like an apartment building. But there's like a keyed entry. They gave me a special key fob, so I'm on the 23rd floor. I got this. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me flip this around. Can you see that? Okay.
Yep.
Look at this view.
That is an amazing view, man. Wow.
You can't. I mean, the reflection sucks, but
now that'll make for some cool ass B-roll.
Yeah, you know what's funny is I forgot to close the curtain this morning. I was getting changed, but whatever. So,
I don't think anybody is looking at you from the 23rd floor.
I hope not. They're getting a lot if they saw me. But anyway,
you are a trip.
No, I took some quick little like hyperlapse, kind of like what Andrew Edwards does, like B-roll for my video tomorrow. So you guys will get kind of another little tour and everything. So. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go finish my video. I appreciate you having me on. Good conversation as usual. I'm glad John Prosser could troll us. Geonosis, good job for trying. Shannon, love you, love your face, and I'll let you guys go. Okay.
All right, man.
All right.
You have yourself a good weekend.
Take care.
Oh, I will. All
right. Cheers.
Yo. Oh, you all stuck with me again. Oh my. So we've been on here an hour and a half. All the drama of the end of the week is over with. I for one, I'm happy that the week is over with. This has been an interesting end of the week. I'm glad it's over with. I'm gonna relax this weekend. Actually, I don't know. Would you guys be interested in a 48-hour pick through 4 video? Let me know in the comments if you guys be interested in that. If so, I will make one of those tomorrow. If not, then I won't make one. But if you guys would be interested in a 48 hours later pixel video, let me know and I will do that. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep compiling my stuff for their actual review and do that. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are interested in a pixel for 48 hours later video, let me know in the comments and I will get to working on that in the morning or tomorrow at some point. But right now, I'm just using the device as is and compiling all my data as we go along. So Gwendolyn wants to see a 48-hour video. Anybody else in the chat that will be interested in a Pixel 4 48 hours later video? Let me know. So I can compile the interest and see if it's worth putting into work. Obviously, there will be a full review. There will be a full people review at some point. So no doubt that's coming. Oh, okay. All right. Looks like we have interest. We have interest. So, okay. Tomorrow, I will put out a Pixel 4 48-hour video. Okay. We'll do that. Shannon said, no, she's an Apple lady. Though. Shannon said, no, don't do that. I see you, Shannon. I see you. Shannon, hilarious. She might watch the full review. Okay, no problem, Shannon. Like I said, there will be a full people's review of the Pixel 4 XL in due time. Like I said, theoretically, we are embargoed from doing a review till next week, but I can do a 48 hours later video, so that's not a problem. But yeah, since you guys are showing interest in it, I will put that together and see what happens. That should be cool. What else is going on? Yeah, other than that, not much is going on really. Anything else going on? Let's see anything else going on in tech. We are weeks away from Disney Plus. And oh yeah, Disney tweeted out the other day all the shows that they're gonna have on Disney Plus at launch. They got like some 600 shows and movies that are gonna be available at launch, which is bananas. And some of it is pretty serious, heavy-hitting stuff. So Disney Plus is literally like Thanos coming for all these other streaming services. Disney Plus is literally Thanos, man. They are coming for everybody's neck. All these other streaming services should be scared because Disney Plus ain't playing no game. They coming with the heavy hitters, baby. Heavy hitters. Yeah, they put out a 3-hour trailer showing off every TV show and movie coming to the platform. Wow. And Shannon is asking, have I noticed the volatility of Netflix stock lately? Yeah, actually, not the stock, but I did notice that I read something where that Netflix, for the first time in a few years, they didn't grow as many subscribers as they are accustomed to, whatever. They are losing subscriber growth. So I did see that somewhere. So yeah, man, like I said, Disney Plus is literally Thanos. It's crazy. Smooth Cannon. Oh, the Motorola Razr. Yeah, now I don't know too much about the Vyp myself, but I did see Marquez tweet out that he got an invite to the event in November showcasing the Motorola Razr. So apparently they are bringing back the Razr for modern times. It's going to be a foldable flip phone with obviously with a touch screen interface and things like that. So that will be pretty interesting to see how Motorola does that because Motorola hasn't been relevant in a while. So it will be nice to see if Motorola can make a device that can bring them back to some relevancy because these G4s and D plays is not bringing them back to the mainstream. So that Razr could bring them back to the mainstream. So I'm excited to see what they do with that. Let's see. Shannon says she tweeted about how Netflix went down, then up again like a minute later, from about 5%. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Savage Science says the Matrix 4 is coming. Yeah, I read about that too. That is pretty crazy. But these days, everything is being remade, so it's not that surprising that they're remaking it. It is what it is. All right, Lamar says, since you carry two phones, do you think it's better to only carry one if you're not like it, take a YouTuber or anything, or do you think it's always great to carry two phones? You know, I'm a tech nerd, so even before I started making YouTube videos, I carry two phones on me anyway. But I personally would really like it if I had one device, one phone that could do everything that I wanted it to do. So my preference would be to carry one phone, but I always carry two because there's always some things that I can get on Android, but that I can't get on iOS, or there are things that I can get on iOS, but I can't get on Android. So out of necessity for me, I carry two devices, but in an ideal world, I wish I could just carry one. So I would say if you could have one device would be more than enough. But since I'm a tech nerd and I got to have the best of the best on both sides, I'm usually carrying two. But in my ideal world, I would only need one. So Tech We needs his problem with the Razr is the screen real estate, and we shall see with the camera. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with that screen, man. It's not going to be the biggest screen, especially if it's going to be like in big or along the lines of the Razrs of the past. So screen real estate is going to be at a premium or at a scarcity, actually, I should say, on the Motorola Razr. So I don't know what they're going to do with that. I guess we will find out sooner rather than later. Jillian says there's nothing wrong with carrying 2 phones. I carry around 2 to 3 tablets. Oh my Lord. Carrying tablets and carrying phones are 2 completely different things though, man. Camilla said like an iPhone Droid. Yes, yes. It would be a beautiful thing. And if iOS and Android had a baby and we could put all of that goodness into one device, that would be amazing. Like that would be utopia, man. I would literally be in a state of nirvana if iOS and Android had a baby. That would be awesome. Give it to me. Give it to me. I like that. Woo! Okay, what else? Oh, I'm trying to go on BGR and see what's going on. Even though BGR is like the joke of the tech space, but you know, every now and then BGR has a decent article. So, you know, I try to give them a chance, but sometimes they just spout complete nonsense. But even though BGR spout complete nonsense, they're still not the worst tech blog out there. The worst is Forbes. Oh my God, Forbes shouldn't even be allowed to do tech news. Jesus Lord. Okay. Let's talk about. All right, you know, let's talk about this. I mean, the cool thing about StreamYard is not keeping it. I can share my screen with you guys, so you guys can look at this. What is this? Why is it here? Go away. All right, let me see if I can show you guys what's going on here. Come on, computer. Come on, computer. Hurry up, computer. Hold on. Why is this thing crawling? Where's that? All right. So there's our boy Nile. Oh my God, what is happening here? Go away. Okay, cancel. I don't care. Go away. Stop. Okay, cool. You already got Nile. All right, so let's go ahead and see if I can. Let's see if I can share the screen real quick. Share screen. Yep, I don't care. I'm gonna share Chrome tab. Pixel 2. Let's share the screen. Boom. All right. So you guys are currently looking at The Verge editor-in-chief, head honcho Nilay Patel, and he currently has the Google Pixel 2, the Pixel Bud 2 in his ear. Now let's talk about this, because I don't know how many of you all were keeping up with the Microsoft event a few weeks ago when they showed off their earbud, their Surface Buds, or whatever the hell they're calling them. Why? Why did Google just kick Microsoft all the way in the groin, man? Why do these Pixel Buds look like 1,000 times better than the satellite dishes that Microsoft have coming on deck? I don't understand this stuff. I don't get this stuff. How can Microsoft flake out that bad on the design? You see these Pixel Buds? These are sleek. They're discreet. They look good. They're nice. They're clean. And they go right into your ear. That is what you want to do. This is what Microsoft should have done. I don't know. I don't understand what is going on. What is happening here? How does this work? Bruh. Microsoft, I don't know what you were doing, Microsoft, but you need to take note from Google on earbud design next time. This is what you want to do, Chief. What y'all did at their headquarters up in Redmond over there, I don't know what's going on, Microsoft, but that ain't it, Chief. This is what you want to do right here. This is what you want to do. This is cool. This is sleek. This is what's going on. Yeah, I like this. This is what we want to do. All right, let me get out of here real quick. So let's move the stream. But yeah, I don't understand. Like what Microsoft thinking? I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's see. Mike said, "How's my pizza?" Well, the few pizzas that I had, cold and Haagen-Dazs, I had to put it in the microwave, you know. But when I put it in the microwave, it did all right. All right, Jillian, you have a good night, and we will talk to you later. Let's see what we got here. But, food, man, I don't know what's going on with those Microsoft satellite dishes. They need to call them the Surface satellite dish, because that's what it looks like, man. It looks like an actual satellite dish on your ears. What is happening here? I don't get it. Who authorized that? Why did you authorize that? Who in the Blue Monkey's nipple would authorize that? That is terrible. I don't understand. Now, I will say that the one thing that the Surface Buds lend their design to is a bigger touch panel. So there's a touch interface like these. Well, these not touch, but like they look like these. So you got that surface area where that you have to do the touch control. So that is cool. But they still look like a bunch of satellite dishes in your ears. And I'm just like, what is going on? Who authorized this? Was somebody drunk? Did somebody lose a bet? What is happening over there at Microsoft? Yo, listen, Sasha Nadella, listen, man. You can't be coming out with products looking like that, like this, bro. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. I need Marquez to ask Satya, who authorized that? Who did that? Why? Why would you do that? I don't understand. But I digress. They might sell a little bit, but yeah, whatever. What else is going on? It was Friday night. Wait. Kink Messenger? Kink is still a thing? Oh my lord. Wow. Okay. All right, let's see. In other tech news, they're talking about how Google killed off support for their Daydream VR platform. I keep trying to tell you all, VR is not the future. Okay? VR is not the future. VR has its place, but virtual reality is not the future, man. Augmented reality is the future. The reason why augmented reality is the future is because augmented reality does not take you out of your current world. Augmented reality can be used while you're on the go. Blah. Today's world, we're constantly mobile. We are on the move. That's why mobile devices are such a big thing in today's world, because mobility is where it's at. Our devices have to be mobile. Our experiences need to be mobile focused. If it's not mobile focused, it's not going to do very well. So that is why VR is not going to be the future, because VR is not mobile focused. Now, yes, there are some VR headsets that have some sort of mobility in mind, but VR takes you out of the current world. It's hard to be mobile with the way VR is set up. AR integrates right within your current world, and you don't have to leave the current world to experience AR. AR is the future. That's why Apple is working on AR glasses, and Google is working on probably some more AR glasses in the future or whatever. We know that Focus by North is out there. Juan Bagnell and Michael Fisher have reviewed Focus by North. Those are legit. AR is the future, man. Mobility is where it's at. If your technology isn't mobile, or if it can't be scaled to be mobile, you are messing up. You are missing out, man. Mobility is where it's at. Ethnic that overhead can look even more ridiculous. Oh, man. Oh, dude. All right, so dope action to VR is vision damage. No, I don't know. I mean, it depends on how long you use it and how you use it. I wouldn't say like automatically vision damage, but if misused, definitely it'll be vision damage, no doubt. All right, let's see. Why am I being mentioned on Twitter by TK? I gotta go. Tech for you need to see VR in the education sector. Yes, that's where VR has its place. In education and in simulation and things like that, VR is legit. But in the real world, when we need to be constantly on the go, VR has no place in the real world when we're constantly on the go. And why is TK hitting me up on Twitter? I didn't know what type of shenanigans. What is going on, bro? See, this is what's going on. We got people trying to upgrade their iPhone 10s Max to the iPhone 11 Pro Max using this fake camera sticker. What's going on, man? What is happening here? Yo, people always trying to fake it till they make it, man. Oh man, God bless people, man. What is happening here? What is really going on? All right, let me see. Can I get this on camera real quick? I got a question for y'all. Let's see what you all think about this. Can I do this? Let's see. All right. Okay, I think I got it. All right, so Jonathan Morrison posted a picture on Twitter today. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys this. This is two different pictures, right? Let's see. And it's not showing up well on camera, but one of these was taken with an iPhone, and I'm thinking the other one was taken with a Pixel. Can you guys determine which one was taken with the iPhone and which one was taken with the Pixel? I don't know if it's showing up on camera or not, but what are you doing? Get out of here, Android. I'm busy here. So yeah, there's the picture. Let me know which one you guys think was taken with the Pixel and which one was taken with the iPhone. Let me know. Oh yeah, I guess I could do that too, but I gotta pull up Twitter. Tech for you need you messing me up, man. I gotta pull up Twitter now, man. I gotta pull up Twitter and stuff. All right, let's see if I can find it. Let's see. Where are we? Let's go to Jonathan Morrison. Come on. Oh, you know, I can just go to there he is. There he is. Boom. It's easy to find a Jonathan Morrison tweet because he doesn't tweet much. All right, here we go. So can I just click on this? All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna do the screen share thing one more time. Bam. And Chrome tab, Jonathan Morrison share. All right, so these pictures right here. You got these two pictures that were taken. Let me see if I can let me see if I can. Bam. All right, so there's the picture. So you guys let me know which one do you think we're taking with the iPhone and which one do you think we're taking with the Pixel? You got picture one on the left here with the white shoes, and you got picture two on the right here with the yellow shoes. I think one of these was taken with an iPhone and the other was taken with a Pixel. What do you guys think? What do you think? Let's go. Which phone do you think took which picture, you guys? Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we can do about this in the chat. What are you guys thinking right here? What are you guys thinking here? And the exact says, I'm just a promoter. Okay, brother. Wait, what is happening? What is happening here? What is going on here? I'm confused. Okay. All right. So Gwendolyn says that the iPhone took the white shoes. I agree. I am almost 100% certain that the Pixel took the picture on the right. The yellow picture, the yellow shoes was definitely taken with the Pixel, I think. Now I think the white shoes were taken with the iPhone. Now I don't know for sure, but that's what I think. Yes, OG Mr. Nice Guy, yes. Pixel yellow shoes, definitely legit. Trenton Marshall says the same thing, no doubt. Y'all doing stuff. Bam, we got Trenton Marshall saying the left is the iPhone, right at the Pixel. I agree. Mr. OG is in the building. We got Gwendolyn G agreeing. I think we all agree. Yep, I think we all agree that the white shoes is definitely the iPhone, no doubt about it. And yeah, Chinelson said I don't vote anymore. Well, it's not a vote. I'm just asking you guys' opinion. But yeah, Pixel. It's not even the fact that it has more saturation. It's just the fact that with the Pixel, the picture just popped. The shoe popped out of the picture. And that's because of the bokeh that is used in the Pixel. As soon as I saw this, I knew it was a Pixel picture because the Pixel is the only phone whose portrait mode popped. Like the picture literally popped out of the picture. It literally popped out of the settings. It's crazy how Google can do this. As good as the iPhone cameras are this year, their portrait mode is not doing that. The picture's not, the subject is not popping out of the background like Google can do with the Pixel portrait mode. So that is definitely portrait mode on the Pixel. And this one right here is definitely iPhone. And I think some people were saying that he used the Deep Fusion mode for the shoes here. And they're probably right. He probably did use the Deep Fusion to bring out the detail of the sneakers. So I think that's definitely Deep Fusion. I'm not 100% sure, but this is definitely an iPhone picture. And the other one is definitely a Pixel picture. I agree with you guys. We seem to be in agreement about this. No doubt. We are in agreement. All right, what is this? What is this fighting? What is happening here? All right, let me see if I can catch up and see what's going on in the chat between Tech for Your Needs and Zach Talk Tech. What is happening here? What is going on here? Why is there a fight? Why is there a fight in the chat? There's a fight in the chat. What is happening here? All right, let's see. Oh, wait. Whoa. That said he found a statement insulting. Wait a minute. Let me scroll up here. Oh, Tech for Your Needs. What do you do? Oh, no wonder he's mad. Oh, wow. Woo! Okay, where do I go with this? So Tech for Your Needs, the definition of a tech YouTuber is a promoter for other companies. No. Man, see, no. No. I gotta disagree, bro. While that is a part of it, sometimes, number one, a tech YouTuber has to make the choice whether or not they want to do that, because not all tech YouTubers do that. Have you watched Talos of Tech? Talos of Tech ain't promoting nothing, son. He won't even do brand deals. So Talos of Tech does not fall in this category. He is not a promoter. He is a tech reviewer, tech YouTuber. So all YouTubers don't fall within this category, bro. No. And I myself, I don't think I'm a tech promoter for other companies. If I find a product that I like, then yeah, I'll promote it, but only if I really like the product. I'm not gonna promote something I don't like. No, I'm not doing that. Like, that's a waste of my time. So while that's a part of being a tech YouTuber, if you want it to be, that is definitely not an accurate generalization of all of us. That ain't it. That ain't it. So Zach said he almost found it insulting. I don't know if I'm insulting. I don't know if I wait a minute. All right. You know what? I don't think I've ever had you on the stream before. So you know what, tech you need? If I can find your Twitter handle, I'm gonna invite you in. Well, I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Let me see if I can find you on Twitter. Okay. I don't even follow you or not. See if I can find you somewhere. There you are. All right. Boom. Okay. All right. Check your Twitter DM tech for you need, and feel free to come on in and say hello. But yeah, I don't agree with that at all, and I can see why Zach doesn't agree with that. All right. Let's go back down here. So then he says, Zach, I'll let the video play even if I don't like the subject because I like to create every video for everyone. It calls support. It calls support the creator I like. Yeah, but you're not required to do that. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll have a talk when you get in here, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Zach disagreed with the promoter comment. I disagree with that too. I don't agree with that at all. We are not promoted for the brand, bro. That is not how it gets down. That's not how it rolls out. So let's see. He says, the fact I guess we were going to have to disagree when you were talking about the device that you brought or received. It called promotion advertisement. Again, that is a choice, though. That's not something that we all do, you know. That's a choice that we make. We don't have to promote the product that we brought. If we receive a product, then yeah, like I said earlier tonight in my other live stream, if a brand sends you a product, that brand is sending you the product with the expectation that you're going to promote the product. They're not just sending a product for charity. So yes, you better promote the product if they go send it to you like that. But to say that that's the whole function of a tech YouTuber, not so much. But I will let him explain himself since he's here. What up, man?
Hey, what up?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing fabulous.
You doing what?
Alive. I'm doing fabulous. I'm alive. You're
doing fabulous. You're alive. Okay, that's what's up. So we got to talk about the definition of your definition of tech YouTuber as being a product promoter. So let's talk about that.
Okay, let me explain, break it down because people are not getting the true content of it.
Okay.
Content. If you are showing a product that you like, right? Because you bought it with your own money, what is that? Advertisement for the company. Somebody might see your video and buy it. It's promoting that product.
Yeah.
You show,
okay.
You show a phone. Okay, iPhone. Let me do 10 tips and tricks. You're still showing the iPhone. People might buy it. You're still promoting the product. Whether it's that true definition of promoting for you or not, you're still promoting the product no matter what. And that's what I'm trying to break down.
But But the issue is that you made a generalization that that's what all tech YouTubers do, and that's not true.
But even if you're giving your opinion about a product, say you go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
My apology because my AirPods are delayed. So if I talk over you.
That's all right.
So okay. If you're talking about product, giving your opinion, I don't like this product or you don't like it. Okay, you're not promoting the product, but still some people might see it and still buy the product based on you. So it's not in direct promotion, but you're still promoting the product.
Okay. All right.
That goes in general. Even with the clothes that we wear, we are promoting it. This is just a generalization.
Okay, so I think we need to talk about the definition of a promotion or promoting. When here, okay, let me start this way. My definition of promoting something is talking to you about a product or service in such a way that I am trying to intentionally get you to buy that product or service. That is my definition of promoting. And by my definition of promoting, all tech YouTubers aren't promoters or promoting products. if I do a review of an iPhone or whatever the case may be, in that video, I'm not promoting the iPhone. I'm just giving you my thoughts and analysis of my use of the device. That is not a promotion video. A review for me is not a promotion. It is a review, plain and simple. That's why you will hear most tech YouTubers tell you they will not accept money for reviews, because then it becomes an actual promotion at that point. It's not a review anymore. You are getting paid to promote that product. So that's why most tech YouTubers don't take money for reviews. All of it. Saucy Carter said this. That Talk Tech said, I'm telling you, I will not take money for reviews. Mr. Mobile won't take money for reviews, because the moment you take money for that review, it becomes a promotion. It's no longer a review. Well, what do you say to that?
I mean, I agree to a certain point. All I'm saying, if you're showing the product, if you're showing it and somebody buy it, even though you're not doing direct promotion, it's still a certain form of promotion. People buy it because they saw the video. I have Bob. Okay, if you want to buy a product, you're going to see the review. If you like the review, you're going to go to different reviewers to get different opinions, right? And
right.
break it down to see, and then you're going to form an opinion of that and buy the product. You watch 5 reviewers, you buy it based on their review of the product. That's just not a direct promotion, but it's a direct promotion. You're still promoting the product because the person bought it.
But that's that person's decision. That's not you influencing that person per se. Not directly anyway. But that's not promoting though. Like I said, we got to talk about the definition of promoting. Let me see if I can. Let me see what we can do here. I'm gonna go to Google here, and we're gonna get the actual definition of promoting. Let's see, promoting. Because I don't know.
I know what you're saying, but what I'm trying to break down is the company make money of your review.
That's fine, and that's
intentional.
But that's
intentional, but they make money.
But that's an indirect effect of the video. That's not the purpose of the video. When we're talking about promoting something, that is the direct purpose of that video, that content, is to have a consumer or a viewer buy that product. That is the promotion. That the promoting part is the direct cause of the video. I'm making a video to promote it. Like Zach said, when he did his ballistic showcase, the whole purpose of that showcase was for you to go out and buy the ballistic cases. That's why when he did that video, he didn't give his opinion or analysis of the cases, anything like that. It was just a promotion video to show you how they look, how they fit, things like that. That is a promotion. A review is not a promotion.
Hello?
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm just making sure because my AirPods are very, very, very bad. I don't know why I have them for 6 months and they got a delay always with StreamYard. I don't get why. I mean, I get what you're coming from, and I know the true definition. But what I'm saying, it's not an indirect promotion, but still, it's a form of free advertising for the company.
That agreed. I agree. Now,
and that's what I'm saying. The company's winning right there.
But okay. So now, hold on. Whoa. Now you're talking about something different. Now you're talking about free advertisement. Now that no matter what we're doing, of course, it's free advertisement because that we have a product, we are displaying a product. So of course, it's free advertisement. But free advertising is not promoting. Advertising and promoting are two different things. So you got to be careful about that.
Yeah, but I think they go hand in hand if you look at it.
All right, so Janelson down here, he makes a good example. You got review versus affiliate promotion. Absolutely. When we tech creators do these Prime Day videos, right? Perfect example. When we do these Prime Day videos, these Amazon Prime Day videos that we do, I have done them. Other creators have done them. Those are specifically promotion videos to get you guys to buy the product that we are promoting in that video. Those are not review videos. Those are not analysis videos. Those Amazon Prime Day videos that we do are promotion videos to get you guys to go buy those products so we can make affiliate commission off of those products. Those are promotion videos. Those are not review videos. So it's different things, man. We gotta be careful about that.
But I mean, yeah, but at the end of the day, for me, at the end of the day, I mean, I get your point, and I agree to a certain point. But the part that I'm trying to mix with it is that we always giving free advertisement. It's even with our clothes. What we wear, we're always giving free advertisement. So.
And like I said, and that's fine. And with that point, I agree with you. It's free advertisement no matter what you look at it, but it's not promotion. It's not all promotion. It's all of it is free advertisement. I will give you that. It's all every video that we do about a product. If a product is in the video, no matter what, like you said, that is definitely free advertising. It is not, however, a promotion. It's not all promotion. It's not. It's two different things, bro.
Yeah, no, I get what you're coming from, but that's why I based it on the reviews. Because if I'm looking for a product and I'm looking at 20 reviews or 5 reviews and I buy the product, well, that's still advertising towards me about the product, even though you're not promoting it, the company's winning.
Okay, but that's not what you said to Zach earlier. You said your definition of a tech YouTuber earlier was company promoters. That's what you said. That was your definition. It didn't say anything about advertisement.
Well, that's what I try to include advertisement in there.
But it's not the same though. It's not the same. Like I just told you the difference between a promotion and a non-promotion. It's all, like you said. We agree. It's all advertising. I did a video yesterday giving you my initial impression of the Pixel 4. It was it was basically advertisement, regardless. It wasn't a review, but it was more of a promotion advertising style video. Now, like I said, promotion and advertising are not the same. They're kind of, but not really, because like I said, a promotion is when I'm trying to do a video with the purpose of getting you to buy something. And advertisement is not really that. It's just it's more or less showing you the product, but it's not really trying to get you to I don't know. It's weird. Okay, now that's true. Now I don't think about it like that. It's a little different.
Let me give a perfect explanation. I got this case, right?
Yep.
And I bought it. I want to do a review because that's my channel, right?
Right.
I'm reviewing it just for the review. I'm not doing promotion, nothing. But if 5 people buy it, the company's getting money. I just promoted it without being indirect. And that's the part that I'm trying to see. The line's getting blurred. You see what I'm coming from? I'm reviewing it because I like this, and I put the description below, the links and everything, and I explain everything about it, and it's hard and everything, and people buy. I made money for the company. See, I didn't gain nothing out of it. The company won free advertisement.
Yeah, and like I said, I agree. That's pretty. I think I like Jonathan's perspective here. He thinks the misunderstanding in promotion is a direct practice of advertisement, and he's right. Promotion is a practice of advertising, so he's absolutely right. So they do kind of, like you said, they do kind of go hand in hand when I think about it more and more. But
yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to get at.
All right, okay, so that we can agree with. But when you call all tech YouTuber promoters, that ain't gonna fly. That's not true. Like I said, Teloso Tech is not a promoter, not at all. The dude won't even do a damn brand deal, so he's not a promoter.
Yeah, I get your point, but they do go kind of hand in hand.
Like I said, I gave you that. Like I said, like Genosa said, promoting is a direct practice of advertising, so they do go hand in hand. But again, all tech YouTubers are not promoters. That's not our soul. Even me, I am not a promoter. That's not my job on YouTube. My job on YouTube is to analyze the product and give you guys the pros and cons of what the product I'm using. I am not a promoter. Now, if a company pays me to do a promotion, then that's another matter entirely, and I will disclose that the video is sponsored. If I ever tell you guys on my channel that a company sponsored a video, then you better believe it's a promotion. I'm trying to get you guys to buy that product because that's what they're paying me to do. But like Google sending me out the Pixel 4, even though they sent it out for review and things like that, it's marketing, but it's not what I'm doing with this. Is not really promoting. I'm not really trying to directly get you guys to buy it. I'm showing you guys the phone, what it can and can't do, and ultimately it will lead to a review, which is definitely not a promotion. But this is advertising. You're absolutely right. This is definitely advertising, but not exactly promotion. Exactly. Late time. What is going on?
Yeah, so I guess I agree 100% with your point, but also my point, we agree because it both go hand in hand.
Yeah, like I said, I gave you that point. Like promotion and advertisement do go hand in hand. I will concede that point. I will concede that point. But don't call all tech YouTuber promoters. It's not true. All right, let's see. Our dog said, I don't.
Regardless, okay, put it this way: regardless of what, the company's gonna win. So
Okay.
there's no point.
Okay.
There's no point.
Oh, it's no point in what?
The company's at the end. The company's gonna win, not us.
Why would you say that?
Because if I review a product just to show the pros and cons, and somebody buy it, they're winning.
Yeah.
I know it's up to the person, but still.
Okay, but when I was arguing earlier about not getting the Pistol 4 on time and people getting out video before I was able to get out of video, I was making that argument because I know that my ability to get out a Pistol 4 video at the same time helped grow my brand. So it's not just the companies that are winning. Being a smaller creator like I am, my ability to review or put out a video about the Pistol 4 on the same day that everybody else can get it directly helps me grow my YouTube channel. So it's not just the companies that are winning. If I can get my hands on a big time product like the Pistol 4 and put out a video the same day as the other creators, then it helps me and Google, and we are both winning. So it's not just a one-sided thing. It's a winner. It's a win-all situation. Both parties win. Let me bring that back in here. He came back. Oh man.
Yes.
Listen, man.
Yes, I want to hear it.
Listen. Holy crap! You woke the. I was about to go to bed. I finished.
Go ahead. Bring it. I'm ready.
I don't ever think Zach is mad. This is gonna be good. What's up, Zach? Look at that.
I gotta keep my blood pressure down, otherwise I'm gonna die. Okay. I like you, man, but not right now.
Just go ahead. We all adults.
How can you make such a blanket statement? Okay, I think my internet's been cutting in and out, so I didn't catch everything. But I think GNO said something to the fact that the promotion is a side effect of what we're doing. But I'm not a blanket promoter. I don't do this because I want to be a promoter. I do this, and my goal is to help people make smart buying decisions. And two, truth in advertising, which goes back to how I've always talked about disclosure, I've beaten that to death, and I continuously will as the subject comes up. But just to make a blanket statement saying that all of us are promoters, yeah, I think I'll go on YouTube because I like promoting stuff. Dude, I could be making 8 figures right now if I wanted to be just a promoter. So I find it insulting. Is promotion a side effect of what I do? Yes, but I'm not a promoter. When Ballistic paid me to do a showcase, which is what I call an ad, yes, that was promotion with the goal of showing the positives and the awesome side of a product. Okay? Putting it in an awesome backdrop. I put extra work into it. That's what they were paid for. That's what I was paid for. That's what they were paying for. When a company sends me a product or I request it for review, I do not take payment for that. And if they end up taking my review, my non-paid review, and they decide to put it on their media page, share it on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, if they decide to use that as part of their promotion, then that's their promotion. But it's not a promotion from me. The review is a byproduct. Sorry, promotion is a byproduct of the review. But I'm not a promoter only. Do you understand? Do you understand why I'm pissed? Do you understand why I'm pissed at that, man? Like, holy crap.
Yeah, but my initial thing was it's a direct. It's a direct. No matter, I'm not saying that you are, but it's a direct. It go hand in hand, and then you cannot argue.
What?
It's a direct. It go hand in hand. It's a direct situation.
There's a relationship there.
And that's what I was trying to get at.
One may depend on the other, but they can be separated. And it's separate for me. I'm not a promoter. I don't do this to be a promoter. I like Nomad. I love Nomad. The people there are awesome. I've partied with them. I've hung out with them. I used to sell their product at a distributor. I use their product. I was a backer of their very first product the Nomad Key. Would I recommend them? Absolutely. They have some problems though, and they are A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Am I still a promoter now because I pointed out the negatives? No. I don't know what else to say that's already been said.
No, I'm listening. I mean, I understand your point, both of y'all, and I get it, and I'm not disagreeing, but the point is that I'm trying to make it both go hand in hand, and that was my. Well, if I word it wrong, I word it wrong, but both.
Dude,
you cannot escape. You cannot escape
right
it.
there said, tech reviewer equals a promoter. So how am I supposed to read that in Chinese? Some other different way? Like it's right there. So don't do what a lot of people do is, well, I meant to say this. You're backpedaling. Just say that you were wrong.
No, I mean, I'm not wrong. I'm look. Let me clarify myself.
But you're not right.
All right, let's calm down, people.
Okay. Let me clarify myself. Let me break it down. I'm not saying that I didn't say it. There's receipts. I'm not denying it. I'm not running away. I'm here. I asked to invite me. I'm not running away. I'm here. See, you and I are talking, and that's the issue. Discussion and context make the conversation way better. Yeah, I said it. I'm not denying it. But what I meant is they both go hand in hand. If I wrote it wrong, I wrote it wrong. I'm not backpedaling. It's there, and I said it. And I said it in multiple chats, and I said it before on the other chat that he was.
Okay, well then we disagree.
Rambling.
You go ahead and be a promoter. I'm going to go ahead and be a reviewer and honest with the community. You do your thing. Have a good night.
No, that's not what I said. You're taking it the wrong way. No, you're taking it the wrong way. All I'm saying both go hand in hand.
All right, when you say both go hand in hand, what goes hand in hand exactly?
Like you said earlier, if you promote your advertisement, like both go hand in hand. The example you gave.
Okay, yeah, like I said, I agree with you with that. Promotion and advertisement goes hand in hand. Like
and that's what that's what I'm saying. I don't know why he left and got mad. It's a simple discussion. Two human beings could talk and discuss like an adult. You don't need to run away. I stood here and I said it. I said it, but maybe I misworded it, but I said it. I'm not running away.
Yo, John, our own That Talk Tech got mad and heated in the stream, John. You missed it. It's crazy out here. It's crazy out here. So our buddy,
that's the difference. That's the difference because I stood here and I stood my ground. If I said it wrong, I said it wrong, but still, they both should go together.
Yeah, I think it was just a misunderstanding. I think, like you said, I think you just worded it wrong, but hearing your explanation makes more sense to me now. But again, all tech YouTubers are not promoters. I think we got that out the way. That's just not true. Yeah, like I said earlier.
Okay, that I agree. That I agree.
Our buddy Drew, Telosa Tech, is not a promoter in any sense of the word. He won't even do a damn brand deal. He's not a promoter. He is not here to promote. That dude is not a promoter. Anybody who thinks he's a promoter got their ish mistaken. Telosa Tech is not a promoter. So that argument that says that all tech YouTubers are promoters, you got to throw that out the window. That's not true. I'm not a promoter. That ain't what I do here.
But we agree with that already. We agree. That's
all right. We have that understanding. Now, what you're saying to back up your point is that promotion and advertisement go hand in hand, which I agree with. Because you said earlier, promotion is like an effective advertising, which is true. But like I was telling you earlier, though, when you're promoting something, you are making a video or whatever with the direct intent of trying to get your viewer to buy a certain product. That is promotion. Advertising.
Yeah, but that's already understood. That's already understood.
Not if you're doing a review or just a impression video. Like I said, I did a first impression video last night of the Pixel 4, telling you guys my thoughts. That first impression video was not a promotion video. It was advertising, yes, because I was showing you guys the Pixel 4. But I didn't make that video last night with the intention of trying to get you guys to buy the phone. I'm not there. I'm not doing that right now.
And we agree.
But like you said, it is advertising because basically I'm advertising Google's product. But like I said, I'm not promoting it though because I'm just giving you my thoughts. That's it. It's not a promotion.
Correct. I agree.
Yeah, John. Zach literally rage quit. He did. He did. Yo.
But see,
go ahead.
But see, but the thing is that there's a thing called conversation. Let's discuss. Let's get the point out. Let's see who's wrong. Let's see who's right. Let's break it down. You know. And I
Right.
agree. That's why I stood my battle. I didn't quit. I stayed in. I said, okay, I
No,
admitted to myself that I was wrong. I admitted a lot
yeah,
of
I don't like.
people.
I think there was a breakdown of communication between you and Zach. I think he might have came in a little bit too hot and heavy, and he wasn't really listening that well. I don't think he understood the fact that you conceded that all tech YouTubers are not promoters. I think he thought you were still on that point, and you been off that point. You're not. I don't think you think that. That's not what you were trying to say. So
No,
I think
that's not what I'm trying to say.
I think that was where the disconnect was with you and him. But if he's still listening, I think now he has a better understanding of what you were trying to say, because I think now that all tech YouTubers are not promoters.
But yeah, it's true though. I agree 100%. I'm not gonna. Mm-hmm.
All right, so Tech Leathercraft says the receiving a free product count and promotion. It depends on what you. It depends. Okay, so for the brand. Okay, this is a tough one. Let me leave that up. So for the brand, yes. For me, no. So Google sent me this Pixel device. Now they're not paying me money to promote the device or do anything like that. I don't really have any plans to promote this device. My job with this device is to give you guys my thoughts and opinions and test out what it can and can't do. And in the end, I will give you guys my ultimate review, and I will compare it against other smartphones I have, like the iPhone 11 Pro Max and the Note 10 Plus. That, in my eyes, is not promotion. That is me analyzing the phone and what it can and can't do. Now, but in Google's eyes, they might see that as promotion because this phone is on my channel getting airtime. So maybe they think that promotion, but my target objective is not to promote this phone. It is to analyze, test, and review the phone, which to me is not promotion because number one, I'm not getting paid to promote this phone. And number two, my objective is not to promote it per se, even though like Tech for You Need said earlier, it's advertisement regardless. That's why Google gave me the phone, because they know I would advertise it on my channel. But I am not promoting the Pixel 4. I am telling you guys my thoughts and opinions on the Pixel 4. So I think that's where we need to draw that line. What I'm doing with this device is not promotion. It is partly advertisement, but mostly review and analysis. That is it. That is all. There is no promotion involved on my end. So, hey, it is what it is. Myobi said that makes you a promoter for Google in the modern world. Like I said, Google might see that promotion, but I'm not promoting the phone. I'm not telling you guys go buy the Pixel 4. Unless you hear those words come out of my mouth, that does not make me a promoter. Now, if you hear me say go buy the Pixel 4, at that point, then yes, I am promoting the Pixel 4. But that's probably not going to come out of my mouth. Because I'm not, like I said, my objective is not to promote the Pixel 4. My objective is to review and analyze the Pixel 4. Analyze its weaknesses and its strengths, and then let you guys know what I find out. That is my job. That is what I do. Simple Tech says, if you're being honest about the review or promotion, who the hell cares? Well, like the FTC cares, because the FTC has rules about this stuff, so you got to be careful. And it's funny because Tech talks about this all the time. When you guys are promoting a device, you gotta let them know you gotta let the audience know that's what's going on, especially if you're being paid to promote the device. Like I said, at the moment that a brand gives you money to talk about a device, that's an automatic promotion. That is not a review anymore. That is a promotion. They are paying you to say sweet nothings about that device. They are literally paying you to promote that device. And you can't call it a review if you get paid for it, because that doesn't fly. But if you get paid to talk about that product, that's a promotion. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's a promotion in the story. But what I'm doing with this Pixel, it's not promotion. All right, let's see. What we got?
And I agree with you 100%.
Like Janosin just said, not once did I tell anybody to buy the device in my video last night. All I did was give you guys my first 24 or my first few hour impressions of the device. That's it. I have not told anybody they should buy the device. And that's not my objective. My objective is to analyze what it can and can't do. All right. This has been there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I could, And I could have worded differently, but that
Okay.
was a misunderstanding. But at least we cleared that out in the air.
All right.
You know what I mean?
All right. So John Proctor wants to put this to bed. So John, I think he changed his tune, but his original argument was that all tech YouTubers are promoted for companies. That was his original argument. We had to quash that because that's not true. So his original argument was that all tech YouTubers are promoted for brands, basically. Not true. John, we both know Taylor the Tech is not a promoter. So that kills that argument right there. So all tech YouTubers are not promoters. We all do different things on the tube. We all can't be lumped into that one category. It's not the truth. So yeah. All right, and John is typing like his cat is on the keyboard.
Okay, but then I guess I worded wrong, so I admit to that.
Right. And we talked about that. You revised your thought.
Yeah, let John know what happened.
For out there being savage. Process that I mean, no company safe on FPT, so I'm not sure how that makes them promoters. Like, no, you are definitely not a promoter. You are the last thing from a promoter, John. Unless you're being paid for a sponsor spot, then you're a promoter. But other than that, you are not a promoter. I would not classify FPT as a promotion. So you ain't never lied. Wait a minute. How was Drew a promoter for the Pixel 3? If I remember correctly, he bashed the hell out of that phone. What are you talking about? I don't understand you sometimes, Myobi. I don't understand. Drew went on a 30-minute tirade bashing that phone, if I remember correctly. How was he promoting it? I don't know.
And he gave it away.
All right, John said, if you want to be a promoter, fine, good luck, but don't blanket us all with your. Oh Lord, I'm not going to type all that. But yeah, like I said, we are not all. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. You worded it wrong. You said you worded it wrong, and we agree that promotion and advertisement go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. We agree about that. But there is a difference between.
No, I'm repeating it for John so he could get the content out of the conversation.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like we were talking about earlier, though, promotion and advertisement go hand in hand. That much I agree with. But promotion for the sake of promotion by itself is a separate function from what we do with tech reviewers and things like that. It's a part of it, depending on if we get paid to do that. But most of us, we don't promote like that. We review what we do. But hey, kudos. It's good to have these conversations, man. At least
I made it to Viper Live.
Hey, there you go, man. You were on the show. We had a chance to talk it out, and now we have a better understanding of each other. Because when you put that up there too, I'm like, whoa! Oh, I'm not a promoter, bro. Oh, wait, what are you talking about? I am not a promoter. Oh my God! And Greg Gadgets.
See, but okay, so now let's break it down for a minute. Hear me out for a minute.
Hold on, before you do that, Greg, thank you for the super chat, sir. I appreciate you.
All right. And the other conversation he was having with the other guys, taking Mike and everything.
Okay.
We're taking Mike and everything.
Mm-hmm.
The true statement of that, context matter in the conversation.
Right.
And like you said, text and everything commits understanding. That's why talking it out is 10 times better.
Mm-hmm.
All form of communication are not good. Indirect, you and I, now you and me, proper English, that is the best way to get things out. And that's why I say I admitted live in front of thousands of people. I don't care, I was wrong and I admitted it. But then we got to a conclusion what I was trying to say. And I stay here and I'm like, oh, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? Not everybody's perfect. You're gonna make mistakes.
Yeah, like you said. I came on here earlier tonight to give people content to my Twitter stuff yesterday. So context matters, absolutely. So Myobi, I said that Drew is not a promoter, and Myobi said he was promoting the Pixel 3, and I said how? And Myobi said that Drew received the product and covered it, and as much as he went on that rant, there was also positive sides. Google knows this. Yes. That was advertising. That was marketing. Google knew that Drew has an audience of over 100,000 people. They knew that he would market the device. Good or bad, it's still marketing. It is what it is. But in no way, shape, or form was Drew promoting the Pixel 3. If anything, he would probably rant it in such a way that people didn't want to buy the damn device. Hell, you may have lost Google money on that exchange. So, Yeah, man. Drew is not a promoter. He was not promoting the Pistol 3 at all. Nope. Mike says I should invite John to join the chat. I invited John to join in the chat like hours ago. John is living John's life on Friday. I'm not messing with John. Oh God. Janosen said, "Do I have to copy it?" No, you're good, Janosen. I think we're good here, man.
Yeah, good point, Janosen.
I think we have understanding, man. All right, tech we need. I'm gonna take it from here, man. I appreciate you joining in the stream, Noah. Man, thank you.
All right.
Later, man.
I hope it's not the last time you find me.
No problem, man. No problem. All right, so we're gonna get back to your boy here. We're gonna get back to just Viper, cause oh man, what a what a night! This has been one hell of a Friday night, man. We actually saw Zach get mad. Like the dude was heading to bed, had to come back and like, no, we're not having. Like I'm not having it. Oh Lord. Oh my God. That's why I love Friday night, because you never know what can happen on a Friday night, man. I'll be damn. I started off on a 2-hour epic rant, and then Zach comes in here like we're not doing it tonight. He's like, no. He's like, you're not labeling me a promoter, bro. He's like, I'm not having none of it. Zach just went ballistic, literally. I have never seen Zach mad like that. That was new. That was fun. Like, wow, that was pretty cool. Anyway, what else is going on? Janosen said, man, I couldn't go to bed like that. I need a jog or something. Oh God, this is hilarious. Like, wow, what is going on? Oh my goodness. Yo, man. I don't know, bro. John, I love you, man. As soon as StreamYard populates the chat, I can highlight what you just did. John Prosper with the super chat. Thank you, sir, for tonight's entertainment. Yo, John, man, it's been one hell of a Friday night. I'll tell you. Yo, B-Mac, I came back for a second time around. This is my second live stream tonight. So, yeah. And you missed some shenanigans, man. We just had some shenanigans in the second time, bro. These live streams have been pure gold tonight. Tell you, these live streams have been on one tonight. Woo, Lordy. Woo! Yo, what is happening here? Oh, B-Man said he was at the start of the stream. I can't believe you're still going. Yo, hey, I was winding down, and then Tech Vietnamese made that statement about YouTuber being promoters, and then Zach just went ballistic, son. Zach came in here and was like, no, fam, we crushing that stuff immediately. And then they went back and forth at it. I'm just in here like, whoa. Bruh. Woo. Oh, man. What a Friday night. I like this stuff. This is the good stuff, man. This is the stuff that the people paid to see right here. This is what I'm talking about. You know, but it's cool, though. It's cool. Because when you have a disagreement with somebody, it's good to be able to come into a live stream and talk it out. Like we've been doing tonight. So that's cool. Like some people wanted to tell me about how they disagree with my stuff yesterday. So they came in to talk about it or whatever, or give their perspective. And then Zach and Tech and had their little chat about their perspective. And yeah. John, the pizza was $30, man. I paid $30 for that pizza. It was cold AF. And Domino's still hasn't hit me up on Twitter yet, but whatever. It is what it is. I'll get Domino's. I ain't worried about Domino's. I will get them. They know the procedures. I will get them. I will have my vengeance. Oh, now I will have my vengeance. Yeah, B-Mac, you got to watch all of it, man. No, these live streams were gold tonight. You got to watch both of them. My God. This is one of the best Friday nights in a minute, man. Yes, Genosis. Yeah, I brought a pizza and I brought some cinnamon twists, and they were both like just, yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Yeah, B-Mac, Domino, thank you. Absolutely, man. You ain't never lied, B-Mac. You ain't never lied. It wasn't about that life. That pizza was not about that life. I'll tell you right now. John Prosser, what are you doing? John, oh, John. John, you are too much, man. John, I love you, John. Shout out to John Prosser for covering my bad pizza, even though I'm only gonna see like what $15, $16 of that, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm cool with it. I appreciate you, John. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That's he paid $30 now. That's $30 from super chat from John Proctor. You the man, John. You are the man. What a night. What a night, man. Yo, what a be back. Be back. Be back shooting this shot. Oh man. Be back shooting this shot like, yo, let me shoot this shot real quick. Yo, B-Mac, I respect that, bro. I respect that shot. B-Mac a fool with that one. I ain't even mad at him. I ain't even mad. That's something I would have did. Yeah, I think John's right. You can only super chat $1,000 on here. Well, $9.99, like you said, and then that's it. So that's it. Okay, you know what? No, our dog. Super chat. I mean, YouTube takes 30% of super chat. So they don't take they take 45% of our ad revenue, but they take 30% of the super chat. So anytime you got super chat, YouTube is taking 30% of that cut. So that is what it is. Trent said I got some cold through the loan. I know that. I know that's right. I know that's right. Trent, you ain't never lie. You never lie. So let's have a serious conversation for a second here. I get let down every year, right? I had some serious expectations for this phone this year. I really thought that this was going to be the year that Google came in there and made serious noise in the smartphone game. I don't think this is going to be Google's year. I haven't used this phone now. This is not going to be the year Google makes noise with this phone. Now, the cool thing is that it is available on all carriers, so they got that going for them. But this phone is not going to really be able to compete with the Note 10s and the iPhone 11s of the world. Not really. Not really. It's sad too because Google had an opening this year. They had an opening last year, but they even had more of an opening this year. And Google, they're like that runner that starts strong, but they just trip up at the finish line. They're like LeBaron Burton at the end of a tech fight. They stumble on themselves. They talk themselves out of a win. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's hard watching it, man. It's hard watching Google make these attempts and they just keep missing, man. They missing, bro. It's a nice phone, but it's like I said, I like right now, I cannot see the phone taking me away from my Note 10 on my iPhone. Like when I'm done reviewing this phone, I'm probably gonna collect dust like my Pixel and the other phone I got, the LG V50. This phone probably gonna collect dust with them, man. I don't see it, but we'll find out what happens when I get through the whole review period. We'll find out, but right now it's not looking too good for the Pixel 4. Not looking too good. It's not a bad phone, but the competition this year is strong. Like I said, that Note 10 Plus and that iPhone 11 Pro Max are just they too strong this year. They too strong for this phone. They too strong, man. And Google out here missing wide angle lenses and unsecure face unlock. It's not getting it done, man. It's not getting it done. Let's see. Yeah, Flossie Carter. Oh, dude. Flossie Carter took. Let me grab this again because Flossie Carter is the only person I know that could be doing an iPhone review and take shots at the Pixel in his iPhone review. I mean, what the hell is that about? What? I mean, not once, but twice in his iPhone review, he took shots at the Pixel. Like, what are you doing? Like, what is happening? Like, what is going on here? How does that work? How are you doing an iPhone review, taking shots at another phone that's not even in the review? My God, Flossie Carter is a savage. I mean, that review was savagery today. I was laughing my behind off because that was some savagery stuff going on the Floss channel. That stuff was savage, bro. I mean, he was taking all types of shots at the Pixel today. I'm like, damn, dude, what's going on? Oh. Yo, CDF man, yes. The Pixel 4 does have wireless charging. It is on deck. Yes, sir. That is correct. Let's see. Savage Scientists, they did drop the notch, but that ain't nearly enough to compete with the competition, bro. I mean, that ain't nearly enough. Not at all. Art Dog answering the previous question. Yes, the Pixel have wireless charging. That is correct. Correct, Mundo. What's going on? All right, let's see. Myobi says there's no competition in smartphones. Not in the U.S. anyway. No, in the U.S. it's Apple and Samsung, and then there's everybody else. Across the world, it's a completely different story because Huawei is still the number 2 smartphone manufacturer in the entire world. So I think Apple might be 3rd or 4th now behind. I think Apple might be behind Apple now, I think, in the world. But in the United States, oh yeah, in the United States, it's Apple, it's Samsung, and the rest of them playing for scraps. They play for scraps at this point. That's it. They playing for scraps, bro. All right. So I put out the update a little while ago to answer Paul's question, but he said, "Did you find the battery good for the Pixel 4 in today's use?" It's decent. It's not the best. Now, right now, I've had this phone off the charger now for about 18 hours, and it is currently at a cool. Uh-oh. Damn, that face unlocking fast. Damn, what? Oh. Why am I not seeing what I need to see here? Come on. Okay, I can't like it. Why is it so fast? Oh my God. So I've had this off the phone for 18 hours and it's currently at 30% battery life. So you would think that's good, right? 18 hours, 30% left. Good. However, my screen on time is like poultry. I have not used this phone much since my live stream earlier tonight. So if I go to my battery stuff right now and check out my screen on time, it's not going to be a lot for the 18 hours I've had it off the charger. So if I go down to the battery here, let me see if I can find it. So this phone has been off the charger for 18 hours, but my screen on time is 3 hours and 43 minutes. Let me see if I can show that on camera. Are you not going to show up? See? Y'all see that screen on time? 3 hours and 43 minutes. So that's not a lot of screen on time for being off the charger for 18 hours. So the battery life is good, but if I've been using this a lot more, this phone will probably be close to being dead. So the battery life is okay. Like I said, I said earlier tonight, there is too much going on in this phone for the small battery that they put in it. Hold on. You got motion sense, which is always on pretty much. So that's draining battery. You got the Google Assistant, which is always listening. So that's draining battery. You got what else is going on? You got the it has I think it has the always on display. Does it have always on display? I think it has the always on display. Oh no, kind of. But that's draining. But there's just so much stuff happening on this phone that drains the battery, and the battery's not big enough to handle all of that. So it's just the 90 hertz refresh rate. The refresh rate drains the battery. So there are too many factors that are draining the battery on the phone, and the battery is not big enough to handle them. So if you use this phone at a full capacity with all the features turned on, the battery life is going to be average at best. It's not going to be the best. So if the battery life is like this on the Pixel 4 XL, which this is the Pixel 4 XL, imagine all of this same stuff happening on the Pixel 4. The battery life on the Pixel 4, the regular 4, is probably going to be anemic, atrocious. It's going to be atrocious. It's not going to be very good because this battery life on this 4 XL is decent at best. So, like I said, Google, they kind of dropped the ball with this one this year, I think. Like, I don't know. I still got to do more testing and things like that. But right now, it's a lot of things that's starting to add up that I don't like. I sound like Frosty Carter, but it's a lot of things that are starting to add up about the Pixel 4 that I don't like. I'm not going to get into it right now. Technically, I'm still under embargo, so I can't really get into too much detail. But I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, let's see. Techie guy, smart buy says, so far I'm seeing some of the new software features might be contributed to killing it. Exactly. There's too much going on that's eating the battery up, and the battery is not strong enough to handle it. The battery is not big enough to handle the load that's being put on it. The battery ain't about that life. The battery is not about that life. If you want to make the Pixel 4 last, you got to turn off some of these features, and that's not really ideal, especially for the amount of money that Google is charging for the phone. Like don't know. Let's see. All right, let's see. Let me go down here. Genosa says, yeah, these new technologies need 4,000 milliamp hour plus to support them at the very least. Google services ping, I think, on average 3 times more than the iPhone services. I'd have to look that up again. If that's the case, then yikes, that's bad. Whew. Tech Feeding says, how long do you think it'll last if you take it out the charge at 7 a.m.? I don't know, because everybody's use case is different. If you use it heavy with all the features turned on, it may last, what? You might get maybe 14, 15 hours out of it if you're lucky, and that's being generous. Probably less. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Genosis, that's because Apple, they have control of the hardware and the software, so they are able to optimize the hardware to play lovely with the software. And I don't know, Google doesn't have that in their corner, so it's a little harder for them. Paul, I don't know, it might be optimization issue, but I don't know how that can be the case when it's their phone. I mean, even though Google didn't make the hardware, I don't know. I think they're actually no, Google didn't make the hardware, but I don't know if that's it. I don't know. Like, this is Google phone, so there really shouldn't be any optimization issue with this particular device, given that this is Google's device. So I don't know. Let's see. My open Viper, in your opinion, how many luxury smartphone brands are there? Well, let's see. You got Apple, you got Samsung, yeah, I mean, I don't really pay close attention, but maybe I think Huawei has some higher price phones over there. Hold on. But yeah, when you say luxury to me, I'm thinking about phones that are $1,000 and over. So in the US, that's basically Apple and Huawei. And even though this Pixel 4 is $1,000, I wouldn't consider this luxury at all. So I don't know if I can count Google in that category, but Apple and Samsung definitely are the 2 luxury smartphone brands, if you will. But in my opinion, ain't none of these phones really worth $1,000, but that's how much they're charging. Let's see. No, I mean, no, Myobi. I mean, you can't say it's only Apple when Samsung is charging $1,300, $1,400 for a Note 10. I don't know, man. It's Apple and Samsung. It's Apple and Samsung and shit. And I don't know how I don't think they're doing anything to really justify the price. I don't know if the prices are justified. They're talking about features and things like that, but still, even with that justification, I don't know if that justifies charging $1,000 for these phones. These phones aren't worth $1,000. They're just not. They're not. I mean, here's the thing, though. Apple can get away with it because they're Apple. Samsung can get away with it because they have a reputation of making good devices, but they don't have the reputation that Apple has. But the real reason why these brands can get away with charging $1,000 for smartphones is because we have these phones on our person at all times. These phones are the most important thing in my life, your life, most people's lives. They are pocket computers that have so many functions on them. These phones are critical to the way that we live our lives. So knowing that $1,000 is like, for all these phones do, $1,000 is a steal. I have an iPhone 11 Pro Max here in my hand. I pay all my bills from this iPhone. That saves me gas, time, whatever else. Places that I don't have to go, gas I don't have to burn, and money I don't have to spend because I can do everything from this iPhone. All my bills get paid from this iPhone. My mortgage, my light, gas, whatever. Everything gets paid from the iPhone. And that is critical. And these brands know how critical that stuff is. Entire lives on these phones, entire life. People got albums on these phones, passwords, security, everything is on these phones. So these phones are the most valuable thing we have on our person, usually at all times. So when you think about how critical these phones are to the way that we live life, $1,000 in chump change, truthfully, but that's how they could justify that price. Mike said, yes, but we were close to. I don't see Levi trying to price with Dior. That's a different thing, man. I mean, that's a different thing, bro. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, our clothing and smartphones and electronics are two different things, bro. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that. And you don't see Hyundai pricing with Mercedes. Again, I don't think it's that. It's not a one-to-one comparison like that. Samsung is a legit brand, bro. Like Samsung has backing all over the world, and they're the largest smartphone manufacturer. I think Samsung's still number one. Samsung is the largest smartphone manufacturer in the world, dude. Like Samsung is legit. They ain't no kitty. They ain't no kitty fight, bro. Samsung is up there. All right, Janosa said, Viper, don't you agree with the latest cost to make the 11 Pro Max 203% and the X 10F being 225%? It's a fair up cost for the company and the consumer. Yeah, I mean, I think Apple marked their iPhones up all the time, but at the same time, Apple is also using more expensive products to make these iPhones. So the fact that Apple is using more expensive products means that they're going to drive up the cost of these iPhones. So think about all the Face ID technology that is in this phone. You got all types of sensors and dot illuminators and things like that for the Face ID. You got a triple camera setup on the back here, so that's adding cost to the device. You got the materials that they got the I think it has a stainless steel material size and things like that. Like there's a lot that goes into making another phone. Like now at the end of the day, I think it's less than like $200 to manufacture one of these, but all the cost of those materials and everything like that, and the markup that Apple puts on them, like, it is what it is. The materials, they're using premium material to make these phones, so we got to pay. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, got here. Tech Feed says, are the consumers at fault for paying $1K price and above for smartphones? That's a good question. Are the consumers at fault? Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's all. I mean, I guess, but the consumers actually started voting with their wallets last year. When Apple came out with the 10R, what was the best-selling iPhone that year? It was the 10R. So I don't know if I can say that the consumers are at fault when they are clearly voting with their wallets that the entry-level iPhone is the way they're going. They are tired of paying $1,000 for these smartphones every year. And as Flossie Carter will tell you every chance he gets, the time for $1,000 smartphones is about over with. The smartphone game is so saturated and the mid-range phones are so good that it is hard to justify charging $1,000 for a smartphone no more. Even when Marquez did his blind camera test last year, the runner-up was the Pocophone, which is a $300 device. Now, ultimately, the Huawei Mate 20 won the competition, but a $300 phone was a runner-up in Marquez Brownlee's blind smartphone test last year. And his phone of the year last year was a OnePlus 6T, which is what, $500-$600 at the time it came out? So it is becoming increasingly more difficult to justify $1,000 smartphones when you have phones like the OnePlus and the Google Pixel 3a and 3a XL out there, and iPhone 11 at $700. It's hard. You can't do it anymore. It's like, so I think the $1,000 smartphone is going to slowly die out. All right, we'll go back. Let's go back. CDF man, you go to bed first, bro. You go to bed first. And last time I checked, CDF man, it's Saturday. It ain't Sunday, bro. Unless you're in a different part of the world, it's Saturday. All right, let's see. Blah, 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 blah. All right, blah, blah. Let me go back down here. Get some more chat. All right, let's see. My Obi says, Viper, Honda makes a good car too. However, driving around with that H in your hood is not the same as a 3-pointed star. What also makes it a superior product is the details. Apple nails it. I agree. It's the details and the materials. Like the Hondas are made from different materials than a Mercedes, though. So I mean, it's a different thing, man. It's a different thing. B-Max, the way I look at it, though, if you break down the price over the course of 365 days, it's less than $5 a day for these luxury smartphones. I easily get $5 worth of use out of this thing on the daily. Yeah. Like I said, these phones are our life. I think that warrants more than $1,000 that we pay for them easily. We run our entire lives off of smartphones. So that easily justifies the price that we pay, knowing that alone. So Janosa said it costs about $500 to make the iPhone 11 Pro Max. And Apple will usually mark it up about 33% or something like that. So yeah, it comes out around $1,000 or something like that. Armadillo Tech, what's up, man? How you doing, man? How you doing? All right, B-Max says it's like $2 a day maximum if you do the Apple upgrade program. $2 a day sounds like a steal. Absolutely, $2 a day for everything that your smartphone does for you is robbery by us. We are literally robbing these companies, paying $2 a day for these smartphones. Sabotage says Apple can charge more because they are the only company who sells iPhones, unlike Android. That doesn't stop Samsung. Samsung charges $1,000, and they're not the only people that sell Android. So, I mean, I don't know if that argument holds any weight. Let's see what we got. Mac, you actually care less for $2. Oh Lord, y'all crazy. Y'all nuts, man. You know, yeah. Woo! Wow, what else is going on? That didn't know about a Honda. Y'all crazy. But yeah, man, like these smartphones are our lives, man. Like these companies know how valuable these smartphones are, and they are milking it for everything they get. Tech for your needs that the sale of the phone plus marketing is all together with the price of the phone. Yeah. Companies factor all that pricing into what they charge. Absolutely, no doubt about it. Although Apple does, well, no, that's a lie. Never mind. I was gonna say Apple doesn't really market the iPhone that much, but yeah, they do. Yes, they do. Never mind. That was a dumb statement. I retract my previous statement. My always says, Viper, look what happened in the laptop category. We now have ultrabook pricing with MacBook. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know. But the thing about MacBooks, though, is that MacBooks have been so old, so ridiculously overpriced for a long time, man. Like you can get a PC with 5 times the power for a MacBook for like half the price because MacBooks are so ridiculously overpriced anyway. It's crazy. That Apple tax is real, man. That Apple tax is real. B-Mac is typing on the Pixel. Yo, B-Mac, how are you liking the Pixel 4, bro? How are you liking it? yo, man. Yo, I had somebody on Twitter tell me the other day that I'm not going to ever get an invite to a Samsung or a Google event just because I call myself the captain of Team Apple and I'm always talking about how iPhone is good. I'm thinking to myself, are you stupid? It really, like, the internet is a precious thing, man, because people that make comments like that clearly don't have an idea of the history of my channel. Because if you pay any type of attention to me for all of 2018, I spent half of my 2018 bashing Apple. Half of my year I bashed Apple for stuff that they flipped up on, this, that, and the other. I called the iPhone XS Max my worst iPhone experience ever. But yet, I'm an Apple fanboy and Apple iSheep, even though I spent half of a year bashing Apple. Like, but But that is the internet for you. The internet thinks just because you call yourself the captain of Team Apple, that you're not allowed to talk about anything else. Even though I spent half a year bashing Apple. But yeah, I mean, okay, hey, whatever helps y'all sleep at night, right? Oh boy. Well, what else is going on? But like I keep telling you guys for this year though, even though the Note 10 is good, I'm having more fun and getting more enjoyment out of using the iPhone. Like I said, the iPhone this year is my smartphone of the year, which I thought I would never hear myself say, because I told you guys earlier this year that the Note 10 with all the features would crush the iPhone. And the Note 10 still crushes the iPhone in feature set. I'm not arguing that. But in terms of use and function and just getting the most out of it and things like that, the iPhone is winning for me, man. The iPhone is getting it done. Between those cameras and that display and that battery life, yo, I'm sorry, Samsung Knight. The iPhone is taking the cake this year. And the funny thing is, I am not the only person who has said this year that the iPhone is getting it done. A lot of people that aren't normally iPhone people are using the 11 Pro Max, and they're like, yo, this iPhone is it. Like, that's what it is. Like I said in my review video about the 11 Pro Max, it's not just one big change that Apple made. It's a bunch of tweaks and refinements that they have made to make the perfect iPhone. Now, making the perfect iPhone is not that hard. They do it every year, but it's just something about this iPhone this year that has just made it better than any other iPhone. And he's back again. What is happening here? Am I keeping you up? Am I keeping you up?
Can't sleep, man.
Can't sleep. Oh my God. Wow.
Oh, you know what? You guys can see right up my nose. Check it out. No,
Oh,
no, you don't want it.
You're crazy.
I know.
Hello again.
Sorry. I don't want to lean forward anymore. I'm trying to find a good place to put this.
He's back.
I went for a walk. And I closed my rings.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought more about what Tech for Your Needs said. And I apologized for freaking out and leaving. But you got to give me credit. I didn't get insulting. There was a time and place.
You were close. You were close.
I was so close. There was a time and place where Zach would get insulting. So.
Yeah, but like I said, his original argument, he changed his original argument because we came to the agreement that wasn't true. So
there is an element of promotion if it wants to be used like that. I will agree.
Yeah,
I will agree. But I don't promote unless I'm paid to do it. And reviews, for me, you can't pay me for. Because in my opinion, taking money for a review is unethical. But that's a completely different conversation. We've done it before. I'm done beating that horse unless there's a good reason for it to come up.
Like I said earlier, if you take money for a review, it's not a review, it's an actual promotion. You are promoting a device. No way.
See, some people would debate that. Like I know, Kimberlea, and she's okay with me saying this. We've had that conversation, her and I, privately and in public and everything like that. So she'll take compensation, but her reasoning is, you're paying for the lights and the camera and everything. And she has a good point, but I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's extremely difficult for me to take a creator at heart for a review. Mm-hmm. If you're being paid for the review, it just flies in the face of what you're trying to do for a review. But yeah. I guess we all have our different thoughts about that.
And if Tech for Your, I can't see the chat because it's over here. If he wants to jump back on and we can just hash it out real quick, but it's fine. Yeah.
B-Mac to Zachy 3 times. I know you said his name 3 times. I know
B-Mac wants to come on and hang out with us. I know he does.
I was thinking about that earlier, man. I know it's kind of late, but if B-Mac wants to come out and hang, he can come hang.
I think if you're in the chat, you can come hang out. John.
Oh, John is probably like left, man. John don't want none of this, man. I'm getting kind of comfortable here, so I don't know.
This is a great couch they gave me. This is a great couch.
Oh, you're gonna be on the couch for a while, huh?
Yeah.
So you are there until Sunday, I heard, right?
Yeah, I'm flying out at like 7:00, so I got a late checkout. They're letting me leave at like 2:00.
Ooh, nice.
But I told them the place would be like spotless. Like when I stay in hotels and everything, I don't like use drawers or anything. I barely touch anything. I've taken out my garbage and everything.
Oh yeah.
I got to know the elderly couple down the hallway. They're pretty nice. So
B-Mac there, rain check. Okay. Yeah, you know where to find me, man. You know where to find me,
he
B-Mac.
probably has his Scooby-Doo pajamas on and he doesn't want to be on camera.
He's in bed. He's in bed. Uh-oh, but you did get text. You need to come back. He coming back.
All right.
Round 2, fight.
We're not fighting. I got riled up. It happened.
All right. And here he is. Bam!
Now there's no round 2. It's
Yeah.
not fighting. It's a healthy debate.
Oh, you gotta turn down your volume, man. You gotta turn down your volume.
Oh,
It's way low.
Yo, Janosis, I can make anything I want to make it, baby.
Okay,
Go ahead.
there you go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, cool.
No, I left because I was getting riled up and I didn't want to get insulting. So I took a walk.
No, I understand.
I don't think we disagree anymore now that you've cleared things up. But yeah, good conversation. I was in the wrong for leaving. I'll admit that. But it's water under the bridge.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
No problem. We all adults. It happens. You get heated the moment you leave.
Yeah. But we can both agree that Geonosis smells.
Oh, yeah. I smell the Canadian.
I was supposed to go see that guy this summer, but didn't happen. So, Viper, you're going to do a 48 hours per impression video tomorrow, correct?
Yes, the people who have said that they want interest, they have interest in that.
This is my request. Lots of pictures, but I want video with you giving example of the sound pickup, like doing like vlog style, like arm length, and also, real time zooming. Because you know how with the iPhone, when you tap the buttons, it's like smooth. Renee Ritchie went into details about why that is, or like why it does that. But I want to see how the Pixel does. So there's a few ideas for you.
All right.
Yeah.
Like I said, when I did my video last night, I did give you guys a video clip from the front-facing camera. So there is that.
I did see that, but I want to see more of the rear and like changing like focal lengths, like how the zoom looks.
Janosis, that's not something I'm gonna do in a 48-hour video because I'll make a dedicated video to do just that. So I'm gonna leave that for later on.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing comparisons with mine once I get it.
But yes, sir, we got all the players in the building. There will definitely be comparison videos. Don't you worry.
My my OnePlus 7T shipped today, so it should be here by Tuesday or Wednesday. I paid for the priority shipping, so
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a question. How you do your camera reviews?
Like, how do I test them?
Yeah, because some people just put pictures in that, and I don't think putting pictures for me is not enough content. I like when reviewers talk about it and describe the good and bad about the picture compared to other folks.
Some reviewers, like Crystal Laura, and she's good about this.
Nothing but head.
Crystal Laura will zoom in on specific parts, showing, look how this is blown out, look how this one isn't. For myself personally, I do my camera reviews like this. I take the devices out, I pull the camera out, or phone out, launch the camera app, tap to focus, just like any other person, and I take the picture. Then I try taking the identical same picture with every device, and then I usually put them to music, either side by side or one after another, and I allow my audience to decide. But I'm very clear with the instructions at the start. There's been no Photoshop done. There's been no color correction. It's just pull out, tap to focus, take the picture, just like 95% of people that use their phone. You know? That's how I do it.
Okay, can I have one more thing?
What's that?
I'm just adding one more thing. If the camera got different focal lengths, some people, what they do, they stay there and they take the same picture, the same wide angle, back to regular, back to telephoto, 3 of them at the same time. They don't move. And that's a good subject to show people.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I did my pictures at Moraine Lake. So like I have identical photos, but you can tell which one the iPhone is because the sky is blown out. Whereas the Galaxy, it's like blue. People keep on saying it looks like a painting, but it's not. It's just because of the saturation and the way the Samsung does their photos. So, yeah.
Yeah, but let me give you an example. Say you got the iPhone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, so you got 3 cameras. With that phone, you show the 3 cameras ability in the same spot to move. Just say what do Y, and then go back to regular, and then go back to telephone. All 3 in the same spot, so we can see. For me, that's a.
Yeah, I've done that in the past. I haven't done anything like that this year yet, but I have like last year, with the iPhone 10R and Galaxy S9. I did that, but I haven't done it yet this year. Well, I did it with a couple, but there was an actual comparison video, so I still need to do that. But that's a little more. I don't want to say that's advanced. It's just if you know how to zero in those features, then I guess you're more of an expert. I guess I just try to treat it from the angle of what the average person would do, kind of thing, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Can I just comment? There are 34 people watching the chat right now. This stream, and it is 12:24 a.m. on a Saturday morning. Y'all are gangster. I love y'all. Y'all are great, man. Wow.
I guess me and Stack made history tonight.
I don't know about making history, but it's nice, man. 30 people still in the chat this late. Y'all are the best, man. I appreciate y'all. So go ahead.
It's only like 10:30 on the West Coast right now, isn't it?
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Zach, you go ahead. If you need.
Okay, I got a question. So I'm trying to come back to YouTube because my channel been dead for a while. So I want your honest opinion, both of you, because I respect both of your opinions. I highly respect both of you. How can I make a comeback? I already got a blog that I'm editing on Adobe Premiere.
I'll tell you what Jason at Painfully Honest Tech told me. Just start making videos.
Basically.
Just don't worry about what you have, what you don't have. Just start making videos. The biggest thing is consistency and getting comfortable. Right? And then you can figure out the rest after that. That's what I did for September. It's just consistency. At least I tried my best. And just getting recomforted with the camera. And now I'm traveling and I'm comfortable enough with my content that, you know what? I'm not going to take my camera with me. I'm going to take my iPad and shoot everything on my cell phones and use the minimal tools that I have. And you know what? The numbers that are coming through from my videos yesterday and hopefully tomorrow, they're right where they're in line with what my channel size is and my reach is. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah, like you said, you got to make the content, man. Make the content.
Viper did his channel for the first 8 months or something like that with an iPad, right?
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah.
No, because I have the equipment. I won the free equipment from Mass Jerry channel.
Mm-hmm.
I won a Lumia G7 kit for YouTube.
Like I'm on an iPad Pro right now. This is an iPad Pro. This is last year's. I'm on a really good 5G Wi-Fi that I'm paying for. But I mean, like tomorrow's video is all completely shot on the iPhone 11 Pro front and back, but I could have done this. I could have done the same thing with an Alcatel, $200 Alcatel phone. Do you know what I mean?
Because my highest video is 12,000.
Yeah.
And I'm close to 600.
That's good. What was the 12,000 on?
The worst video ever done is a screen recorder. Why worst video do good? I don't get it.
No. What video was your 12,000?
A screen recorder. I'm talking about an app how to screen record.
Okay. See, people need like some of the most viewed videos in our niche are like just the simple tutorial videos.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't remember his name. When the first iPhone came out without a home button, the iPhone 10, I guess it was, right? Was that the first one without a home button? iPhone 10?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Someone I can't remember his name. He's out of Vancouver. He did a video about how to turn the iPhone off. And it's got like 120,000 views. Because nobody knew how to turn the iPhone off. Right? You had to hold down 2 buttons. Right? Because what happens if you hold down the power button? Freaking Siri shows up. Right? So sometimes the simplest things can be just huge, right? So you don't have to be a 1 million person channel to get those kind of views. My biggest video is 46,000 or 44,000 views. That's the Vivo X20 Plus UD. That's the first device to have an in-display fingerprint sensor. At the time, the only other person that had brought it in was Marquez. He did a very quick video on it. He barely had it in his hand for 5 minutes. But I imported. Now, that was just a matter of, like, I was the only person online that had it. That was just a matter of, like, being first, if you will.
Yeah, time.
But the context was there because that video has, like, an 85% retention rate or something. Right? So,
Ooh.
yeah. But at the time, I think I was, like, 800 subscribers. It's like 2 years ago. So, you know, you can either be first and get all the views, or you can be the best and let it grow. And I think there's better value in that way, right? So
Exactly. Give me all the views, all of them.
yeah, right.
All of them. So Zach, you've had all the phones this year. I finally got my question back in my head.
Mm-hmm.
You've had almost all the phones this year. Right now, if you had to say it off the top of your head, Zach, what is your 2019 smartphone of the year?
Galaxy Note 10 Plus.
All right, well, quick answer.
If you're an iPhone person, iPhone 11, unless you need the extra lens. If you're price sensitive and you want Samsung, S10e. And if you're price sensitive Android, OnePlus 7. I'm not going to say T yet because I haven't used it, but it'll probably end up being the T.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not just one winner. There's different categories depending on your use case. You know, top end.
I'm talking about what you've used.
Oh, me? My Note 10 Plus. This is the best. This camera experience has been amazing. It really has. Except for the night shooting, and that's not a big deal. Low light, like in a pub, a nightclub or everything, has been fine. But dead dark, kind of like what we see in the iPhone do, forget about it. But any other low light, this has been fine.
Okay.
And obviously daylight, you've seen the pictures. So
Got you. Okay.
That's it right there. If I'm going Apple, because I consider it to be a different category, it's going to be the 11, unless you need the extra lens with the Pro.
Gotcha.
And if you're price sensitive, 10R. 10R.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
How about Apple's lens flare?
Haven't noticed it much.
Mm-hmm.
Because people have been talking about it. A lot of
Yeah.
reviewers. That's why I brought it up.
There was a lot of chat about it a few weeks ago, but I haven't really noticed much in all of my pictures.
About what?
Lens flare on the iPhone picture this year, iPhone 11 picture. I have not noticed it.
I haven't noticed anything. I was shooting in direct light when I was up at Moraine Lake. Yeah, I haven't noticed anything.
For me, it's also subjective because it depends where you take your picture.
Yeah.
You know, if you're direct in the sun, of course, when I have a lens flare, it's all depends where.
It's so subjective.
Correct.
Yeah, when I was at Moraine Lake and I took those identical photos, and the more pleasing one is the Galaxy. If I had taken it again or again or again with the iPhone, I bet you I could have duplicated it. But it's when I do my tests, it's pull out one shot, move on. Like you got one chance, right?
I thought Jonathan was losing his mind talking about Jason should come on, but Jason is actually up at the moment. Interesting.
Is Mr. Painfully Honest Tech coming on?
I don't know. He has not made his appearance on any of my chat tonight, so I have no idea what he's doing. But he just tweeted out. Not being happy about not getting a pistol. So I don't know what he's doing.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah, he is out there. He's live.
Look,
yeah, the Note 10 Plus. The Note 10 is a great device. But like I said, I'm just having more fun and getting more out of the iPhone 11 Pro Max this year, man. Apple brought the thunder for real. I mean, Apple brought so much thunder that the iPhone 11 Pro cameras are better than the Pixel 4 camera, which is I thought I would never say that, but it was.
Yeah, you know what? Pixel was king for the last. Well, was it good for the first Pixel? I can't remember. It was good.
Last 3 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
This year they're taking a back seat, but I'll put money on it right now. Mark your calendar. They'll have a third lens next year, and it'll be.
I said it earlier. They're definitely coming with a third lens.
And
they have to.
They'll kill it next year.
You cannot let Apple come take your lunch money like that. You just can't do it.
Yep, and they'll kill it next year. So, man, I really thought they would bring the Thunder this year. We all thought.
But you know what? I thought the same thing last year, and they didn't bring it last year. And
last year was such a cluster. Remember the stories? Like there was 2 competing teams, and
yep. Oh, yeah, Prosper covered all of that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but Brandon and John Prosper.
Yeah. Janosis, you ain't never like it. I never expected Apple to hit an almost 4,000 milliamp hour battery either, man. Now, why can I not show this? What's going on here?
Oh yeah, let's talk about this if you don't mind. What you think about the 5? Apple Watch 5 series.
Is that the 5
series? Yep.
Oh, okay.
This is the 5 aluminum. I took back the titanium because they virtually do but they both do the same thing. The titanium has sapphire on the top and also against your skin, whereas the aluminum is just glass and sapphire against your skin. And
so,
yeah, that's it.
How's your battery life?
I've had this on since 8 o'clock this morning. I have 51%.
Yeah, I have no problem, so I don't see why other people saying that was always
before,
on display.
That was before all the updates. I think that's pretty much resolved now. Plus, I use a dark. I don't know if you guys can see this. I use a dark background.
Yeah, me too.
I really don't have a lot of notifications coming to it. I just have kind of the basics. Yeah, I'm 51. Well, sorry, 50% now. So yeah,
I'm 69, but I got one issue with it. Let me explain. Yeah, my issue is since I wear glasses, right?
Yeah.
So if it's half angle, because I wear glasses all my life, so I can't wear nothing else because I'm allergic. So when I do half, I can still see it because of my eye vision. And wear glasses since I was like about 3 or 4 years old. So this, I still gotta go like this all the time. So that defeating the purpose of always having display on because I always gotta go like this to get it to see it because that's just me. That's one case off because of my eyesight. Not everybody got the same problem.
So doing that is a problem?
Yeah, because if it's halfway, I cannot see it. Because right here, probably do because I wear glasses.
So in that case,
I always gotta go on.
So in that case, that's a feature of the Series 5. I would say take it back and save your money and get a Series 4 or Series 3.
I had the 3. I gave it the 3 away.
Yeah. I would say, okay, so the difference between the low-end Series 4 and the low-end Series 5 is about $129.
But it's already paid off. I already paid it off.
Well, there you go. So, yeah.
So it's just a me problem, but I just want to know if anybody else with glasses having the same problem.
No, these are
going halfway.
These are progressives, so they have the built-in. There's different lens down here that you can't see. So, like bifocals, I don't have that.
Oh, yeah, I do got a little bifocals here too.
Yeah, no, I've never heard of that. Do you know? I have to admit, the titanium stands out more than I thought it would from the aluminum. Yeah, you know what? It was more brushed than this, and I kind of wish I went with the black aluminum, but I'm good with this. I'm not gonna fool around with it anymore.
So I think it's a me problem thing.
Sounds like a personal thing. Yep.
Yeah, I really can't see it.
Janosis tried to get the Wizard at a late night hour. Come on, Janosis, you know that's not happening, man. The Wizard said he beat.
Okay, hold on. You want to? Okay, let me.
The Wizard is going to bed. You came up to the Wizard right now. You're going to bed.
He's going to answer. Watch this. I'm gonna video chat.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna video chat him right now.
What are you doing?
I don't care.
You're gonna get murked.
If he's in bed, he's gonna see this face.
Oh my Lord.
You're awake. Are you awake?
Only barely.
Hey, you know what? You're on Viper Live.
You didn't do that to
him. You should come on and hang out with us.
I'm tired, man.
Oh, come on, please.
The Wizard. You can't mess with him, man.
Football game. It was freezing. I'm tired.
What's up,
Say
Jason? I see you, Jason. I see you. What's up, man? I told him not to mess with you, man.
Watching
I
some
told him
TV.
not to mess with you. They did. Blame Janothan, man. Blame Janothan.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm just, I'm tired, trying to catch up on my Fear the Walking Dead.
Man, we look like brothers.
It's true.
We got the real McCoy and Mini Me.
Oh Lord, y'all are crazy. Y'all are wild. Man, you better let that man go to bed.
All I can see is a lamp.
Oh. Oh, hold on. There we go. How's that?
Yeah,
There. Okay.
there we go.
Oh Lord.
Well, because the camera's over. You know what? Just come on and hang out with us.
Let that man go to bed.
He's not even in bed, dude. Okay.
I'm sitting here in my easy chair.
He's in his old man chair. Okay. We'll let you go, Jason. Have a good night.
All right.
I didn't get a pixel either. We'll cry together tomorrow.
I know.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Janothan, this is your fault. This is all your fault, Janothan. You brought it on. You brought it on your throat, Janothan. You brought it on your throat.
This is weirding me out.
Oh man.
I can't even find the stream now. Here we go.
Exactly. I lost the stream.
There it is. All right. So what else is new and what else? So all the major devices for 2019 have been released now, correct?
Pretty much, we are pretty much out of major devices.
Like there's nothing rumored from Razer. In fact, Razer said nothing would be coming this year. There's that new, not the ROG phone. There's a new gaming phone that just came out. Flossy did a review on it. It looks pretty legit. Looks pretty affordable.
Mm-hmm.
Red something or other. It's not Red.
Yeah,
brand,
it's like the Red 3S or something like that. S3, something like that.
I almost thought
Remy
about grabbing
something?
that. 5,000 milliamp battery on that thing. What else? Are we still getting an Apple thing? Like
I was gonna say
the Mac.
some people think that there may or may not be an Apple event this month. I don't see it happening, but I could be wrong.
I think if they're gonna do anything, it'll just be like a blog post, like before. Like, here's all these new laptops. Because remember, everybody's convinced that like a new 16-inch was gonna be released this year.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, really, what's the difference between a 15 and a 16? Come on. Well, okay, don't ask girls that, but I mean,
if the 16-inch does come out, it will be a brand new keyboard. They're going back to the center style keyboard, so that's right. That. Yep. There's that.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be the same body ratio because the only thing they're going to enlarge or minimize the bezels.
Janothan is like uberly happy right now. I'm not sure what's happening here. What have we missed, Janothan? Good Lord.
I know.
I have a question. How come Gianosis doesn't have a channel?
What about these?
Because he's too busy hopping from every other channel to channel. He's too busy being a supporter, man. Janothan is everywhere.
What were you talking about in your ear? Oh, earpods.
Yeah, no, 3.
I think we'll see another generation in the spring, right around the same time that the Pixel Buds come out.
Oh, and one more thing I want to say. There's one more thing I wanted to say. I'm going to apologize because my AirPods are having a delay, so I think I'm talking over people. It's not on purpose. It's just
you're pulling a John Rettinger.
So my apologies for that, but that's what I got.
So what was you gonna say, Viper?
I could be having thoughts, and the thoughts just escape my brain, and it's like, damn. But yeah, there might be an Apple event. There might not be an Apple event, but other than that, there's really nothing happening in 2019 as far as tech goes. I think we're good to go.
Does HTC still make phones?
No, Google brought their mobile department up, so they're making the Pixel phones from what they're making.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
So Zach, what do you think? I think pretty sure we talked about that. We talked about this at the end of last year. So I'll ask you again since we're approaching the end of this year. What do you think is going to be the big new tech craze next year? I think last year you told me you in-display fingerprint sensors, and you were kind of right.
Yeah, but well, that's a different conversation. So this year it's all been about the night sight and like night photography. I don't know. Could we see wider lenses? I don't think so. You know, I want to see, like we always talk about this every year. Can we please see some advancements in battery efficiency? Everybody keeps on talking about graphite batteries, this and that, but we haven't even seen prototypes, like, or concepts.
Yeah, I did a video. Was it last year? I think,
Yeah.
or early this year, on how Samsung had their graphite tech ready, but we, like you said, we haven't seen anything yet. I
Like
don't know what they're waiting for.
we keep on putting these bigger batteries in, and it seems like Apple's got it right this year in terms of battery efficiency, right? But nobody else seems to be coming even close. And you know, I'd like to see some real battery advancements, you know, so that phones can get lighter and thinner. It seems like 4,000 is the magic number for Androids. It seems like if you have a 4,000 plus battery in a general Android, almost every brand that's going to be a good battery. That's why we're all questioning the Pixel. Right?
So I think Jonathan has a good point. If I could bring it up here, he's saying that we reached lithium plateau, which means we can't really do anything else with lithium ion batteries. And I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's time for a brand new battery tech. We need battery tech that's going to last longer than 2 years, because as I told you guys before, you don't really want to keep a lithium ion battery longer than 2 years. Otherwise, it just goes downhill from there.
Yeah.
So we need battery tech that can last longer, that's more efficient, more power efficient, things like that.
Yeah.
Lithium ion, like Jonathan said, we've reached the pinnacle with lithium ion. It's time to move on to something different.
Here's the simple fact: if you want your lithium ion battery in your cell phone that's come out in the last 5 years or more, within the last 5 years to last you more than 2 years, you need to keep it above 15 and below 90. Okay, because above 15, that's when it goes really fast with the charging, and below 90 is when it starts doing the trickle charge and it's harder on the battery. So if you can do that, never let your battery go below 15 and never let it go above 90, you'll probably get 4 years out of that battery. But nobody is that careful. I can't even tell you how many times, like, the charger's right there, and my Galaxy here is at 4%. Right? Happened multiple times. So
I charge my phones every night, so I'm definitely not that careful.
Yeah. And like and one of the worst things for a battery is heat. What produces heat? Wireless charging, right? So like I told you, I've been doing nothing but wireless charging on this iPhone since I got it, right? So you know, I wirelessly charge the Galaxy. Very rarely am I actually plugging these in, maybe in the car, and I have plugs downstairs in the studio, and that's about it. Other than that, the rest of the house is blanketed in wireless charging. So, yeah, like you said, some advances in actual charging and charging efficiency would be very nice.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
I got a question about.
What's that?
Yeah, I got a question about fast charging. If you fast charging the phone, you charging the phone quicker, and that's going to hinder the battery, because the more you charge, the more the battery take a hit.
Yeah, fast charging quickly it kills the battery life.
Hey, the woman about tubing is here.
I see her. Shelly has been busy. I saw you all over the Vid Summit, Shelly, doing your thing. Yeah. How you doing, Shelly? How you doing?
So can we be in agreement? We are definitely going to Vid Summit next year. Like, start saving our pennies now.
Bruh, I can't make any promise.
I actually opened a separate savings account today to put money in there for that and not touch it. Yeah.
Shelly, congrats. Thanks, Shelly. Appreciate it.
Shelly, check your mail. You probably got one.
Oh, she landed. She is back home in Seattle. She is back in the building. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I saw her comment on Twitter. She didn't know D&D microphones was at Summit. They were everywhere apparently, but I guess she was just too busy being a butterfly.
Shelly was everywhere. You about deity. Shelly was everywhere, man.
She was on everything. I saw her. She did that woman thing. Like, there's all those girls hanging out doing that. I haven't watched it, but they did that conference, and she was. It seems like she did a couple of different streams. I saw her in a lot of people's pictures. I'm like, damn, Shelly's out there.
Shelly's getting it done, man. She's doing that networking thing. She's doing it, man.
Yeah. So, you know, this thing's always telling me to breathe. It's like I
breathing. Turned that off. I hate that. Ugh. Oh, that thing irked me so much.
Yeah.
I always breathe.
So, Shelly, I didn't mean it like that, but like I saw you doing this in like where it looked like a warehouse. So yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully, I'm hoping to get back to VidSummit next year, but I don't know how life is going to turn out. I have no idea.
Well, here's the main reason why I didn't go. I was just getting back into this after being gone for 5 months, and I didn't want to go and spend all that money and then turn around and like, you know what, I'm done with this. I had to prove to myself through September and the first week of October that, okay, I'm still into this. I'm getting back to where I was. I'm mentally in a good place and everything. And I proved that to myself, right? So now imagine if I just thrown the money and gone, had some fun for, 5 days or whatever it is, and then come back, you know what, I'm done with this. What a waste of money and time, right? So not fair on me. It's not fair on my pocketbook. It's not fair to the people that I network and they're expecting stuff from me. So I had to make sure I was good to go. So,
Yeah, the reason that I didn't attend is because I went to my niece's graduation. I had already 75% of the funding to go, but then I couldn't get the ticket due to the fact
I'm going to be
that inside.
I'm going to be brutally honest about people that are kind of having the FOMO about VidSummit. Yes, there are little things here and there that are talked about in the different conferences. And keep in mind, there's multiple speakers speaking at multiple times. When you see the pictures of the things and it's like Casey Neistat or Peter McKinnon on the stage, that's the big ballroom, okay? And nothing else is happening. But for example, when Sarah Dietschy's talking, maybe Nick Nimmin is also doing his thing, and maybe Roberto Blake is also doing his things. You have to kind of pick and choose where you go. And they purposely stagger things so that maybe there isn't two tech type people doing things at the same time. Maybe there's only one beauty person doing one thing at a time, so that nothing gets overlapped. So you don't have to kind of choose if you want to. But anyway, what I mean is that a lot of what's talked at VidSummit is also talked about by a lot of the YouTube educators that we already watch. Okay, so Nick Nimmin, Roberto Blake, et cetera, et cetera. Brian G. Johnson, stuff like that. But they just go into a little more detail and obviously answering questions. The real value out of VidSummit, and you can't even put a number on this, even though there is a number to go, is the networking. Okay? And if you're antisocial or you have a hard time going up and talking to people, it's going to be super intimidating the first couple hours when you go. But that all goes away because you know what? Everybody there is antisocial. And YouTubers tend to kind of share that kind of mentality or thing. So the real value is in the networking.
That is crazy. It is literally crazy that you literally get a bunch of introverts in the same place, and it's crazy how that works.
But yeah, because I remember you. When I got there, you guys had already been there for a few hours. But remember when we went to the party and everything like that? And people were just kind of like in their own little cliques for the first like hour or so. And then it just opened up. It might have been the alcohol too. Who knows? But I mean, it's cool how that works, right? And a lot of people will say, well, why would I pay so much to go hear the same stuff I hear online? Well, here's the thing. Can you get all these other personalities all together in one place? No, you can't. What you're really paying for is the networking, and Daryl Eves putting that together. Like I said, a lot of the courses and the talks I think are all very familiar information, but it goes a little bit deeper. There is still value in the live replays, absolutely, but the true value of VidSummit is the networking. I know Daryl Eves will fight me on that, but it's all about the networking and meeting people. It's just you can't put a value on it. 1 second.
There is nothing quite like networking at VidSummit. It is amazing.
You met you met Peter McKinnon and also Zach Jerry Rig, right?
Yep, sure did. Literally just ran into Peter McKinnon, like just
going on the live stream. On the live stream.
Yep.
And then you were practically running the 24-hour stream, which I noticed this year was not going 24 hours.
No,
Yeah.
I am not going 24 hours tonight. We're not doing that.
No. I meant. Remember how Daryl was going 24 hours last year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they didn't do that this year. They went late. I can't remember who was running it most of the time. I recognize
I mean,
the guy.
Dan.
But what's that?
Dan Norton was running it.
Was it Dan Norton?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so Dan was doing most of the camera
Most of
stuff.
it.
Yeah. Them. I think probably the biggest issue with doing the 24-hour thing is that's a lot to have to put on the YouTube server over a 5-day stretch. So they were probably like, yeah, we're not doing that.
And you can also, if you live in the area, just like Shelly says here in the chat. So it was only like a 3-hour drive for Jeff, and he was going up to LA anyway. So he gets an Airbnb and then went and hanged out in the lobby.
Actually, Jeff had a ticket to Vietnam, bro.
Yeah,
I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah, he got invited in. Yeah, he did. But he lives he's in California, right? So yeah.
But yeah, that was legit, man. Like I said, Vietnam last year was interesting. Looks like they had a ball this year, and next year it'll probably be even better. It seems like it gets better every year, though.
Yeah, Jeff was telling me it seemed like there was more brands.
Yeah, I think I noticed that too through the pictures. Yeah, it seems like a lot more brands were on deck.
Joby, Deity, Tube Buddy as usual. vidIQ was obviously a major sponsor. Sorry, what's that?
SwitchPod was there.
SwitchPod, yeah. Everybody got a SwitchPod.
Yeah, Joby ended up.
I got a SwitchPod.
You do? Wow.
Yeah,
nice.
Daryl sent me one in a hat. I should have brought it with me on this trip. Oh well.
Actually, Joby ended up following me on Twitter. That was interesting.
That's good. Reach out to them, man. They make good stuff. I got mine right here.
Man. No doubt.
Yep.
Yeah, my camera is currently sitting on Joby Pod right now.
There you go. So you're not going to move the camera and all the gear back, hey? You're just going to stay up there for a bit?
Oh, until I move it back. Yep.
Yeah. It works. Cool.
Yes, it does. No complaint here.
There's a party happening in this penthouse down here. I keep on looking over at.
They didn't invite you? What was up with that? What's going on with that crap?
I'm like, nah, she waved back.
There you go. Go down there. What are you doing?
I should. It's across the street.
we know how Zach gets down with the ladies.
Yeah.
This Apple Watch is annoying me. It's saying stand up every second. Stand up.
It's annoying with the standing thing. I'll admit.
I have a question, Zach. Do your kids still watch me on YouTube?
Yeah, they watch you on Friday as long as I know you're not going in like you did today.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my daughter doesn't say Viper. She says, the man about tech. The man about tech.
Wait, so they both watch me? Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
I thought it was just your guy there.
My son Brandon. Yeah, they both watch, both Brandon and Jenna. Brandon actually wears my Viper T-shirt to bed sometimes.
Wow.
I bought one of your plain white tees.
Mm-hmm.
He stole it from my closet. So
that is crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
They
just think you're the coolest.
When you told me that your kid watched me a long time ago, I'm like, okay, it is definitely time to stop cursing on the main channel. I'm like,
we can't find your stuff on YouTube Kids, but we obviously have the app on the TV. So they can't find you on the iPad, but we have to turn you on the TV. So I always know what your shows are about going in on Fridays. So I'm like, okay, you guys can watch the beginning. Make sure you guys get showered and brush your teeth before. And then by the time I get to them in the bed, that's when I can usually watch you uninterrupted. And that's usually when I join, if those nights that you do have me on. So
wait a minute. So you said you can't find me on YouTube Kids. Do they even have like regular channels on YouTube Kids, or just
it's all kid stuff?
I thought so. Yeah.
There's no family. There's not a lot of family stuff, but there's lots of like toy unboxings, people playing with toys.
Mm-hmm. Eric,
you're making a lot of money.
Hey, it's the preacher.
What's up, Eric? How you doing, man?
That's awesome.
Zach, Shelly wants you to buy a T-shirt from her.
I need to get some new. Jason put some pictures online earlier of his new merch.
He did.
You should put it on the screen there, but it looks good. But the images have him with red glasses, and I messaged him like, you have to buy red rim glasses now, right? So we might see a different looking, painfully honest tech.
Lord.
So,
Yo, we got the tech preacher out here. Eric, what are you doing up this late, man? What are you doing out there?
it's probably like editing. He's probably like editing or something.
Are you partying? He's editing or he's partying, one or the other. I mean, obviously he's off the weekend. He doesn't have to bury nobody this weekend.
Oh man! So
no funeral.
Who's fighting tomorrow?
Nobody fighting. The next
Nothing
fighting until like November, I think. If that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's no fighting tomorrow. No.
Cool.
We did it enough today.
Oh, there was no fighting today. Well, maybe between you two a little bit, but I think we hashed that out.
Debating.
Mm-hmm.
You should do a drop test and see if that new phone breaks.
I am not doing any of that, but I am rocking it caseless because I don't like the case they gave me. So I'm gonna
That's
rock it.
the OEM case, right?
Well, no, this is just the phone. But yeah, they gave me the orange OEM case, and it's hideous. I can't do it.
I heard that the material feels cheaper than the stuff from last year.
Feels the same to me.
Yeah, the cases from last year were really nice. They had that dark blue indigo one. That was nice on the Pixel 3.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, but that orange grandma couch looking cake thing to me, I'm not doing it. No, thank you.
All right, listen up. It's 2:00 out here.
Yeah.
I need my beauty sleep. That bed's looking really good right now. So
wait a minute, 2:00. How's it 2:00? Oh, you're in a different part of Canada.
I'm
Never
in
mind.
Toronto, so I'm an hour ahead of you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put the kibosh on this one too. My neck is starting to hurt a little bit. So I think we've been here long enough. This is like actually gonna be a total of almost 5 hours between two streams tonight. So yeah, I think I've done enough.
It's been an interesting evening.
It really has.
You should take the stuff out about me yelling and no, leave it in. It's fun.
Yeah, just leave mine too.
I have never edited a live stream on YouTube.
Really? You've never had like an NDA phone and you had to go back later on and blur it out with the YouTube editor?
No, never. Never. I never.
The freaking WAN show. Jesus. That show just got a whole more eyes on it.
What, for that? I doubt it.
Well, I'm watching it now, finally.
Yeah, unfortunately, that show kind of collided with another show that I can't really watch it like that.
Yeah.
Y'all. But yeah, I think we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for rocking out with me for 5 hours. I'm pretty sure some of you have been rocking out with me for the whole time. It's been an epic night, man. Between the pizza and the ranting and the craziness, it's been an epic Friday night, man. Like, I never know what's gonna happen, and it's just tonight, which is interesting, very interesting.
If you ever get like just a boring night, just say something that you know will set me off and bring me in, and I'll just let the bull go.
Oh, that's funny. So I think I don't even remember who joined me. Oh, shout out to Tech King Mike and Tech for Your Needs and my man Zach. I can't remember if anybody else joined earlier, but yeah.
Thanks for having
shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody who super chatted tonight. John Prosper, thanks for paying for my cold ass pizza.
I saw that, man. And
Lord.
Who said that they have a cold iPhone? Was that?
That was BMAC.
Oh, BMAC, yeah. Yeah.
And then Trent was like, I got some cold student loans.
I got a cold Alpha phone at Alpha camera at home.
Oh, that's funny. No doubt, right? No doubt. But hope you guys enjoy your weekend. And remember, I will be back on Sunday night for Vyp Drive episode 42 with the man Terry Warfield. We will be here doing our thing.
You're doing that tomorrow night live?
I guess it will be tomorrow night. Yeah, Sunday night. Yep. Sunday night, 7 p.m. Central. Me and Terry Warfield will be podcasting. So that is the plan.
That'll be good. That
will be good.
Ask him about his workout routine and like where he buys his shirts, whether it's Gap or Baby Gap.
I might introduce him as the king of the schmedium, Terry Warfield.
The schmedium.
I don't know. I love Terry. Terry is cool though, but I ain't even got the voice to do the proper outro, so she's gonna be lame. But thank you guys. You all have a good evening. This your boy Viper. You know where to find me. So come back for more, baby.
Peace out.